Now you want me to talk again? All right, we made some adjustments, so hopefully now you can hear me, Zach. Looks like the stream's coming through. And we have one person watching, which is us right now, so that's awesome. We got one viewer, us. It's dynamite. Awesome. Girls are warming up. I haven't seen North Fayette Valley out on the field or out on the floor yet. Oh, Zach, technology is wonderful when it works, isn't it?
Yep, the far right button, put it down. Can't hear anything.
Want me to keep talking?
The basketballs?
Oh, okay. He can hear basketballs?
Yep, it's just a delay. Okay,
cool.
So we're in good shape here. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Okay? Is it still in live? Okay, what's on the air?
Youngest daughter.
Okay, is there something playing right now?
I hope so.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go into live. Or it's still in live, I'm sorry. Hit stop.
Pretty boring.
Yep. You know when it stops.
Morrissey, right side the lane, wide open in front of us. Right corner for three, but off the back of the rim, bounced up and goes through. And a sheepish grin there from Lang heading back down the court.
Had a nice friendly bounce on it.
She gets the hometown bounce on the road. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs, biggest lead of the night. MFL Marmac a 14-5 run right now here to close the second quarter. They lead by 9. Cowley right side, they go to Grove. Again for three, got it! Grove back-to-back threes, and it's a 3-point game now here in the third. Moreland at the elbow, right side, Morrissey right side for three, got it! She's absolutely wide open. If you're so concerned about the size down low, somebody's got to hit a shot outside. Moreland deep left corner for three, got it! From the deep left corner. So a 10-0 run by MFL Marmac, back up by double digits. They equaled their biggest lead of the night. Moreland holds the basketball and the game comes to an end. MFL Marmac swept last year by North Fayette Valley, but redemption in night number 1 here to start the new season. 58-42. MFL Marmac defeating North Fayette Valley in our season opener. The best high school basketball is on KCTN.
All right, so just keep it there. Keep the red thing on. And we'll run everything from here. All right, so you should just be able to sit there and overlook things, okay? All right, thanks.
It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley is at Clayton Ridge. First off, we have the girls' game. The NFE girls saw things slip away late against MFL Marmac in their opener. They looked for a rebound performance. The Eagles won their opener over Southwind. This new-look team hopes to make it 2 in a row and show they can play with anyone in the conference. North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge will begin the Chalk Talk for your girls' game, coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
This is Brad Cranberry, certified athletic trainer at Veterans Memorial Hospital for the past 27 years. I love taking care of all my local patients and meeting new people from outside the community and working with both younger and older patients. VMH has been a pillar for Elmwood County, and I hope that our work here will continue to support this great facility. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Unfortunately, car accidents always seem to come out of nowhere. Introducing the I didn't expect the accident, but I was prepared for it policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Freedom Bank is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We are growing your community. Freedom Bank looks forward to helping you through the many stages of life, from your first checking account to your retirement account. We have helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel and Sarah Zabor, your New York Life agents in Carnavillo, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. Tnt Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. And by LTIN Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're talking with North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jim Calkins. Coach, your team dropped the opener last week to MFL Marmac. They pulled away late, 58-42. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I thought we got off to a great start. Girls play with a lot of energy, knocking down a couple shots. I thought towards the end of the first we might have lost Moreland a little bit, let her hit a couple threes, get back in rhythm. I thought MFL really extended, really pushed us in that second quarter, built up about a 9-point halftime lead. You could tell our conditioning was waning. Thought we really played a nice third quarter as well. Got right back in the ball game, pulled back to probably 1 or 2 points going into the fourth, and kind of like you said, they did the right things there at the end. You know, Coach Winter does a fantastic job. They took care of the ball. They knocked down free throws. They were aggressive on the glass. And, we ran into a little foul trouble. We ran into, like I said, a little conditioning. But I still thought the girls played hard right there till the end.
All right, now let's go through starting a lineup for your team tonight.
We'll go with Kenlyn Schmidt, Alyssa Bohr, McKenna Grove, Zeta Moore, and Cassidy Meyer.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you, too.
Yes, I know our California girls, Justine Kelly's been out west with family. She'll be back for tonight. Caitlin Ellsburn, Keely Cranbeer. We're looking for contributions off the bench tonight.
All right, now let's talk about Clayton Ridge. What do you know about the Eagles?
Another new coach. I know Miss Funk from her Elkader days. Had a nice career at Loris. Saw her this summer there coaching. I'm sure she's going to do a lot of things that are familiar with her. I would expect to see a lot of 1-3-1. I would expect to see some trapping, if not right now, as she gets, established in her program. I would look for them to try to take away some of the things on the break. I would say they're going to be aggressive. She was always a very aggressive player. And I would say, you've got some new pieces there for Clayton Ridge, especially some good young girls. So I would expect them to come out and be aggressive. They're coming off a good win against Southwind, so they're bringing some confidence into the game.
All right, keys in the ball game for NFV, then. What do you want to see tonight?
Man, that's a good question. We want to see steady improvement. I know it's been a week since we played. I know Turkey Day gets in the way sometimes, but I thought the girls have had some good practices. Kind of finding each other again with people being gone here and there, so continuity. We still want to establish ourselves on the glass. We know we've got height advantage most games. We want to get to the line and convert there. I thought at times we took care of the ball, but in those tired spells, I think that was just mentally as well as physically. We had some careless turnovers. So, I think game 2, you're supposed to see some of those jumps, and I think that's what we're looking forward to seeing.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Hey, no problem. Really appreciate it. And, we'll see you down there in Guttenberg tonight.
You betcha. Thanks once again. NFE girls basketball coach Jim Calkins on his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, or Emily Bazin today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Collision Center, we see that the insurance companies want you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take pictures, upload them, and you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Bob at Top Gun has over 35 years dealing with insurance companies. We write an accurate estimate. We take the photos. We deal with the insurance company to make sure your vehicle is repaired right. Let Bob and the guys at Top Gun use their 30-plus years of experience to take all the worries out of your repairs. Ask about Top Gun's community and veteran discount programs. Call Top Gun today at 563-964-9899.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Think custom graphic signs and apparel in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, and by Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Ashley Funk. Coach, her team winning the opener last Tuesday night, defeated Southwind 38-30. Tell me about that game.
It was pretty good. We worked really, really hard. The girls were super scrappy and aggressive, and we just played as a team.
All right, so certainly a good way to start the season. Who kind of led you guys there offensively in that game?
Whitley Harbor led us offensively, same with Camden and Haley Rourke. So they did a really great job of working together and getting the ball into the hoop.
All right, so now defensively there, you held the Southwind to 30 points there. How'd you guys do on that end of the court?
We did really good. We've been practicing really hard on our defense, and they just did really well at being scrappy and aggressive.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game then.
Tonight we will be starting Whitley, Haley, Camden, Morgan, and Sam.
All right, and some of the kids coming off the bench for you then.
Amira Millard, a freshman, she does super well at being aggressive. And then Alyssa Willie also as a freshman.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley now. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Just watching some of the MFL game, they were super quick up and down the court. They were moving the ball pretty quickly, and they're very aggressive as well. So just being prepared for that.
All right, so what do you want to see as keys in this ball game for Clayton Ridge then?
Less turnovers for sure, and just stay being aggressive.
All right, the other thing is, this is a team with a lot of new faces, obviously in your first year as head coach here. Do you like how the early season has been going for your team so far?
Yes, I really do. We don't have a lot of girls, but they come in every day and they work so hard, and it's awesome to see. And we're just trying to have fun and get back to where we need to be.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game, and we look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Ashley Funk on her Eagle team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Freedom Bank is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We are growing your community. Freedom Bank looks forward to helping you through the many stages of life, from your first checking account to your retirement account. We have helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Clayton Ridge. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight on KCTN and also live video streamed on KCTN.com. I guess this would be our first official streamed broadcast tonight here on KCTN. We worked out some kinks last week. We got the game video on, but now we've got audio and video. We're good to go here tonight. Let's talk basketball, Coach.
We do. We've got audio and video, and we've got a great matchup down here. Clayton Ridge coming off that win last week against Southwind, so they're coming in with some confidence. But the visitors tonight, North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, had that tough loss last week to MFL Marmac, so they're looking to get back on track. I think we got a good girls ball game for tonight.
Clayton Ridge defeating Southwind by a final score of 38-30 in their opener. Coach Ashley Funk, and it seems like yesterday that she was playing, well, it's only a few years ago, but she obviously played at Loris for a few years, but in her first year out of college here, teaches at Clayton Ridge and taking over this Eagles program here. And I like what she said, short on numbers there, but they've got kids that are working hard in a good way to start the season for them. Whitley Harbor led them offensively.
Yeah, it was a nice start for the Eagles there, getting that win, but getting some of those girls to figure out what this means to play as a team and, fill those roles and see who's going to step up. And they've got Samantha Spielbauer playing for them tonight, didn't play the other night. So some great things going on for the Clayton Ridge Eagles. We'll see what they bring to the table tonight against a very talented Tiger Hawk team.
Now, North Fayette Valley. We saw them a week ago in our season opener against MFL Marmac. They lost by 16, but that was a one-point game, if you remember, early in the fourth quarter. This is a new team, much like Clayton Ridge with a lot of new players. Same thing for North Fayette Valley. They expect a lot of improvement from week number 1 to week number 2.
Exactly. We talked last week about, having those experienced posts, but a lot of guards that maybe didn't have as prominent of a role, and they're asked to do a lot of things. And I think they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure out how to play together. They're going to figure out how to get the ball to the inside. And they did a nice job of shooting and rebounding and just playing solid basketball, for being thrown together. So I think they're going to come with their A game tonight down here in Guttenberg.
As we mentioned, Whitley Harbor led Clayton Ridge offensively as she scored 12 points in that ball game last week. But this is a team with some girls that played roles last season, but now asked to play bigger roles. And as we mentioned, much like North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, you talk about Whitley Harbor leading them, but then you've got Haley Rourke, who scored 9 points, 5 rebounds. Camden Deitmeyer, who came off the bench for him last year, 10 points, 6 rebounds. And then Morgan Pierce, a sophomore, she had 4 points and 5 rebounds in their win against Southwind.
And Jalen Moore will be back at some point this season. She works back from injury from the volleyball season, but she'll be back for them, and that certainly is a positive. For North Fayette Valley, Justine Kelly had that real solid ball game last week there in double figures.
Yeah, 12 points, 12 rebounds. She also had 5 blocks mixed in there. But then you've got another senior in Alyssa Bohr. She had 9 points, 7 rebounds. 6 points, 4 rebounds from Kenlyn Schmidt, but remember, she was in foul trouble, so they got to keep her on the floor. It gives them that left-hand dominance on the inside.
North Fayette Valley is going to have a size advantage in this ball game tonight, and that's what they're going to try to do. Get the ball down low there into their post area there. They did a real good job, I think, in the half court against MFL Marmac last week, getting some shots. Even though they shot about 31% in that ball game, they got some shots that they want to get out of their girl-to-girl, the offense that they run.
They did a great job against a very talented defense, and we haven't seen Clayton Ridge yet this year, but I don't know if they bring the tenacity and the length like we see out of MFL Marmac, but they're going to have to tonight to try to keep that ball out of the middle of the paint.
All right, so for North Fayette Valley, again, they are 0-1, and Clayton Ridge is 1-0. Last night outside of the Upper Iowa Conference, it was MFL Marmac dropping that decision to Waukon by a final score of 38-33. So it's good to see MFL Marmac step out of the conference. They play Turkey Valley tonight in a big early season conference matchup, and of course we'll have updates on that game tonight.
Yeah, that's a big game, and all the conference teams are playing tonight, so we're getting into the swing of things here, and teams are going to have to start figuring out what they are, early in the season.
Yeah, Postville, of course, is hosting Southwind in the conference tonight. You also have Central at West Central tonight, as well as we mentioned MFL Marmac in Turkey Valley. Also, Edco Girls tonight, just hosting Easton Valley, right?
Edco Girls are hosting Easton Valley. Easton Valley boys did such a good job in football. They got to postpone that boys game, and then Cedar Valley Christian is playing at Starmont, also in the Tri-Rivers.
And we hope to get updates on that game for you here as well. So we'll take a break. They'll do the starting lineups. We'll be missing Rick Colmett tonight with our starting lineups tonight. But again, it's early in the season. We'll have our wireless mic with us later on this week as we had to kind of replace equipment as we've upgraded through the year.
We've upgraded a lot.
We're high-tech now. We'll take a break. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN FM 100 and watching the live video stream on KCTN.com. Opening action coming up next.
Veterans Memorial Hospital, we're right here at home.
Veterans Memorial Hospital is celebrating its 70th anniversary. This is Michael Coyle, the new CEO. On October 1st, 1950, Veterans Memorial Hospital began serving this community, and 70 years later, we are still going strong. Through the building has changed over the years, the exceptional, compassionate care has always remained. I am honored to be a part of this incredible team. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here, caring for you, right here at home for another 70 years.
Boy's Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Moisure Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Moisure Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Your hometown, a place to grow, a place to learn, a place to cherish. At Fidelity Bank and Trust, we know the importance of growing up, working, and helping your hometown prosper. And we understand the relationship between a customer and the place they call home. That's why Fidelity Bank and Trust is proud to support our local high school athletes. Teamwork gets the job done, and you're on a great team with Fidelity Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer of Guttenberg or Bill Garms in Monona a call. You can reach Andy and Troy at 563-252-2471 or Bill at 563-880-5530. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today. Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then, log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by RGK Portable Building, serving Northeast Iowa and Southwest Wisconsin. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Quillen's Quality Food, serving Northeast Iowa. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona. Welcome back once again to Guttenberg, ready to go here on KCTN FM 100. Spielbauer jumps it up there for Clayton Ridge. It is Kenlin Schmidt for MFL Marma, for North Fayette Valley, I should say, and NFV wins the tip. Immediately into the offensive end, Schmidt gets it in the lane, takes a little jump shot left side, misses it, and the rebound pulled down by Clayton Ridge underneath. With the rebound, Camden Deitmeyer. The starting lineup for Clayton Ridge, Morgan Pierce, a 5'7" sophomore, Samantha Spielbauer, a 5'7" junior, Whitley Harbor, a 5'5" senior, Camden Deitmeyer, the 5'10" junior, and Haley Rourke, the 5'5" junior. Clayton Ridge turns it over in the offensive end. The Tigerhawks bring it back across the timeline.
Shot from Rourke there from the free throw line and just came off a little hard.
In the lane, down low, Kenlin Schmidt gets it right side, banks it up and in from the right side, and North Fayette Valley strikes first. McKenna Grove is a guard, 5'6", a junior. Zayda Moore is the senior guard at 5'7". Kenlin Schmidt just scored, 5'9" and a senior. Alyssa Bohr is a 5'8" senior. That is a forward spot, and Cassidy Meyer is a 5'9" junior starting there at the other post position. And Clayton Ridge comes up empty in the offensive end.
Detmeyer shot that three from top of the key and just came up a little short on it.
All right, so we're caught up to date here on the starting lineups. It's so much easier to do with Coach Rick Colbert there at the scorers table with the starting lineups, but we're caught up here. North Fayette Valley turns it over in their offensive end. The Tigerhawks wearing their away Carolina blue uniforms. They have the NFV, of course, the black trim there. The Tigerhawks across the front with the silver trim. Full court pressure, but Clayton Ridge brings it into the offensive end. Rourke has it right side offensively, guarded there by Cassidy Meyer, but the pass intercepted on top by Alyssa Bohr. Bohr drives in and scores the right-handed layup. So a turnover leads to points and a 4-0 NFV lead.
And North Fayette Valley looks really comfortable in this defense, and Clayton Ridge looks a little uncomfortable right now with all the pressure.
Pierce goes left side to Detmeyer, drives in the lane, takes a leaner left side, but banks it long from about 5 feet away off the left side. Tigerhawks get the rebound. They push it down the court. Cassidy Meyer gets it in the offensive end ahead of the pack, but could not hang on to the basketball. She double dribbled. The ball goes out of bounds. Either way, it's a turnover. And you see North Fayette Valley, just like against MFL Marmac last week, they want to force tempo.
Yeah, they want to force this tempo. They want to push the ball up the court here a little bit and get Clayton Ridge a little gassed with the lower numbers on the bench.
They will play girl-to-girl defense here, full court pressure. Meyer, by the way, is guarding Rourke, even though Rourke, of course, is the primary ball handler into the offensive end. So Rourke sets up here, Rourke, I should say on top, sets up offensively, and there is a 5-second violation by Cassidy Meyer. So good defense. Meyer ends up being actually plucked off a screen on top, but the 5-second violation before that, and it's a turnover by Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, second turnover for the Eagles, 2 turnovers for Tigerhawks. So a little sloppy here at the beginning, but Tigerhawks in control here. Now they got to run a little half court against Clayton Ridge's defense.
So they'll bring it in the offensive end. Clayton Ridge defensively will 1-3-1 look. Left side, Cassidy Meyer has it on the left wing. Spielbauer plays the top, deflects the pass out of there, but it's picked up by Schmidt. Middle of the lane, going left side, laying it up is Grove. And again, there's the baseline short corner and the cut to the basket.
Yeah, that's how you beat that 1-3-1 is find that short corner.
Right side quickly. Harbor launches a 15-footer right side. Shot, it's no good. There's the rebound off the weak side and a tie up there with Moore and Spielbauer. Substitutions for North Fayette Valley. They'll bring in number 2, freshman guard Kaylin Ellsberg, a 5'6" freshman. And also off the bench there is Justine Kelly, a 5'8" junior, normally in the starting lineup, but comes off the bench in tonight's ball game. Inbounds to Detmeyer, left side, open jump out shot from the elbow, misses actually from the wing, 15-footer, no good. Spielbauer gets the offensive rebound, puts it up and in from the right side, and the Eagles on the board, and that's what Spielbauer does best.
Yeah, be able to rebound and put that back in the hoop. That's what she needs to do to help out this team.
Board. They go left side, working to Kenlin Schmidt at the left elbow, right side, and there is a foul. This is committed on top by Spielbauer. That's the other thing that concerns you with Spielbauer. So aggressive there, but gets into some early foul troubles.
She's the right person to have at the top of that 1-3-1.
Absolutely.
You know, very aggressive and, very athletic and long with her arms, and she just causes some havoc at the top of that 1-3-1.
Picks up her first foul, and Clayton Ridge knows they need her in the ball game close to 28-30 minutes in this ball game tonight. Bohr, left side, hands it on the wing to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, left side, 3 minutes into the opening quarter, 6-2, Tigerhawks the early lead. Bohr on the wing, back left side to Ellsburn, just off the top of the key there. Left side, it's a 2-foot on the line, but nails the 19-footer, and it's 8-2. North Fayette Valley hits the outside shot there. They lead by 6.
Freshman shooting the ball with confidence there for the Tigerhawks.
Spielbauer has it on the elbow, right side, brings it to the basket, takes a little fadeaway shot. Good straight-up defense by Bohr, who got a piece of it. Rebound pulled down there by NFV and Schmidt. Back in the offensive end, driving into traffic is Grove, loses the basketball. It's picked up by Clayton Ridge. Harbor brings it back across the timeline, and they'll slow down offensively here, back out on top to Pierce.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge has got to run some kind of half-court offense, something to beat this pressure of the Tigerhawks.
And NFV being so aggressive, there is a reach-in foul as Spielbauer caught it on the wing, and a reach-in foul committed by North Fayette Valley. That is our first whistle of this ball game against NFV. The foul committed there by number 22, and that is, again, Alyssa Bohr, her first. Each team with 1 foul. Spielbauer to Rourke. Rourke in the lane, down to Pierce. Pierce backs it up and in from the right side. Nice cut there as Clayton Ridge had overloaded the left, and that was the cut to the right.
And nice body control there by Pierce, the sophomore, getting that ball up off the glass.
So a 4-point lead right now for North Fayette Valley. Left side in the corner to Bohr. Bohr deep left corner, gets out of that trap in the lane, goes to Cowley. Cowley goes by two defenders there and flips it up and in from the right side. Strong move got by Deitmeyer in the middle of the lane, and it's a 6-point lead for NFV.
And we saw Cowley do a lot of that against MFL Marmac. She knows where she's at in that lane.
Rourke drives into the lane. Good straight-up defense by Cowley. Forced the shot going away from the basket. Missed it from the left side, and the rebound pulled down by the Tigerhawks. They quickly push it into the offensive end. Left side, Moore, left wing for three. Got it! And it's a 9-point lead for North Fayette Valley, and the Eagles take a timeout. Good start for NFV on the road. They lead 13-4, 3:27 left in the opening act. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Justin Birdnow from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Tnt Powersport sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? Tnt Powersports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at Tnt Powersports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today. So again, it is 13-4. Good start for North Fayette Valley, leading by 9. 3:27 to go in our opening quarter, and a good timeout taken by Coach Funk.
Yeah, just need to regroup here, run your offense, figure out how to beat this defense.
Left side, Deitmeyer from just off the elbow left side. Open jump shot there. That stops the run for North Fayette Valley, and it's 13-6. The Tigerhawks in the lead. Right side, Cowley has it offensively. Cowley goes baseline back over to Cassidy Meyer on the left block. Shot no good, just inside the block, but a foul there committed down low, and the foul is on Deitmeyer for Clayton Ridge. But North Fayette Valley, a nice job attacking this 1-3-1 and really doing it along the baseline as you should.
Yeah, they are. They're fighting that short corner, which is where you need to attack this 1-3-1. And when they go to help on that corner, that's when that middle of the lane is opening up, and that's where they're finding their open shots right here.
And the first free throw there is no good. She'll get another opportunity. So again, 13-6. Substitution. Alyssa Bohr checks out of the ball game for North Fayette Valley.
Schmidt checking back in.
So Schmidt back in there. And the second free throw by Meyer, it is good. Missed the first, makes the second, and it's now 14-6, an 8-point lead for, once again, North Fayette Valley. Pierce pushes it offensively across the timeline to Rourke, and Rourke being hounded by Moore, and Moore reaches in. Actually, correction, Rourke stepped out of bounds right in front of the North Fayette Valley bench on the sideline, and another turnover for the Eagles and an early concern here.
Yeah, that's their third turnover, but they've got this dribble entry offense, and they're all dribbling it towards the left, and they aren't using their left hand. They're having a hard time getting the offense started.
Ellsburn, who is left-handed, hands it on top to Kenlyn Schmidt, who is also left-handed, loses the basketball, but picked up by Ellsburn. Left side to Moore, and Moore moved the feet before moving the ball. Caught it on the left wing area, shuffled the feet, and the Tigerhawks turn it over right back.
Yeah, when we talk about this offense that Clayton Ridge is trying to run here, it's guard-oriented because it's a dribble entry, but they're starting on the right-hand side and driving to the left, and they aren't using their left hand. They aren't shooting with their left hand, and it's giving them fits.
Harbor inbounds to Rourke, and the ball is knocked away in the corner by Cowley. Hands it back over there. Left side, Moore steals it. Back to Cowley, actually, and Cowley scores the layup, and it's a 10-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Harbor beats the pressure, pushes it ahead in the offensive end, looking for Spielbauer, but Spielbauer headed to the basket. The ball thrown behind her. They turn it over, and the Eagles don't want to run with NFV, and there's a turnover.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. If they try to run, unless they have something wide open, they need to pull this out, set up their offense. They've been getting good looks when they've been running the offense. They can't get in a hurry.
And Moore walks it across the timeline. Clayton Ridge defensively here, now girl to girl, and cutting through in the lane is Ellsburn, shovels it up, middle of the lane, shot no good, but fouled on the drive in. And again, North Fayette Valley, whether it's a zone offense or running things there against the girl to girl defense, they're cutting to the basket.
Well, if you're a Tiger Hawk fan, seeing that young freshman, Kaylin Ellsberg, drive hard of the lane, she took a big shot, but at least got the shot off, going to the free throw line. A lot of future there for this young freshman. She's playing with a lot of confidence already.
That foul is on Spielbauer. That is her second. That is a concern for Clayton Ridge. Amira Millard, a 5'7 freshman, checks in for Clayton Ridge. And the second free throw there is no good, and the rebound knocked out of there, picked up there by Harbor. Also coming in for Clayton Ridge is number 14, Alyssa Willie. That is a 5'5 freshman. In the offensive end, Clayton Ridge loses the basketball, but Rourke pulls it out of the pack there, takes a jump shot from the elbow. Shot is no good, and the rebound cleared off the left there by North Fayette Valley. As they push it offensively, Harbor knocks the ball away from Ellsburn. That's the senior knocking it away from the freshman, and the loose ball picked up by the Eagles. NFE turns it back over. Deitmeyer, right side to Rourke. Rourke in the lane to Deitmeyer. On the right block, backs her way down. Post-up shot, it is up and in. Had the size advantage, and a good, strong move by Deitmeyer.
Yeah, nice drop step there by Deitmeyer. Put it up strong off the glass. She had the shorter defender against her.
It's an 8-point lead for North Fayette Valley at 16-8 with 90 seconds left in the quarter. And on top here, there is a carrying violation on Grove. Grove tried to set up the offense and just palm the basketball. Substitution, Ellsburn checks out for NFV. Alyssa Bohr comes right back in.
Yeah, just an unforced error there. Top of the key trying to set up the offense and brought that hand on the side, and just a needless turnover.
90 seconds left in the quarter. Rourke has it picked away by Moore. Nice pick job there. Knocked it away from her in front, and ahead of the pack gets it to Schmidt. Scores the left-handed layup. Moore, the steal, the assist. Schmidt, the basket. It's a 10-point lead for NFV at 18-8. Full court pressure again. Clayton Ridge, Harbor goes right side and some contact there by Grove, and Grove commits the reach-in foul for North Fayette Valley. $1:07 left in her opening quarter. A 10-point lead right now for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley is kind of doing what they want here. Clayton Ridge is still kind of out of sorts, not sure what they want to do, but I think if they can run that half-court offense, they've had some success. They just need to capitalize on the shots.
Moore, by the way, checks out for NFE. Back into the game for them is Cassidy Meyer, and now with it again, the Eagles, and that is Willie. Willie has the ball knocked away by Bohr. Tried to dribble between two defenders, and Bohr able to knock it away. Tiger Hawks push it offensively to Cowley, but the Eagles a good job getting back in the lane to Schmidt. Gets a step by Deitmeyer, lays it up and in. She went to the left block immediately, and a nice lead pass along the baseline. And here's a steal. On the inbounds, Cowley steals it away from Rourke. Her shot no good, but Cowley is fouled. Correction, Grove is fouled.
Yep, Grove's
and she'll go to the free throw line for two. So Grove stayed down there, and NFV turns them over.
Yeah, this is more of a girl-to-girl pressure. They're not bringing like a zone press or anything, but they've always got that extra girl up there with the one on the ball, and that's just wreaking some havoc because they're getting the ball in bounds and not knowing how to get that up the court right now, the Eagles.
So the free throw good. 21 points NFV has put up here in the first quarter. Cowley checks out. Ellsburn back in for the Tiger Hawks, and Grove will try to make it a 14-point lead. Second free throw on its way. Rattles in and out. Rebound deflected out of bounds, I believe, touched underneath by Ellsburn. Clayton Ridge had the size advantage, but Ellsburn got a piece of it, knocked it out of bounds, and it goes back there too. Clayton Ridge. Full court pressure. Harbor inbounds there to Rourke. And again, Rourke trying to clear out, brings it across the timeline offensively, pushes it ahead to Harbor on the left side. Harbor drives baseline, underneath the basket, goes to the right side, tried to muscle up, but too far underneath the basket, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, saves it back to Deitmeyer, 8-footer from the wing, it is good from the left side. So 21-10, when the Eagles get shots, they're getting good looks and hitting them. Grove, top of the key, 18 seconds to go, looked along the right block area, Ellsburn was cutting along the baseline, threw it behind her, and it goes out of bounds, and they turn it over.
And North Fayette Valley here has a nice lead, but that's their 7th turnover. They're just not taking care of the basketball. This could be a lot worse if they're taking care of it.
Harbor, backcourt to Rourke. Rourke across the timeline. Eagles, let's see if they try to get the last shot off. Willie has it left side. Thought about the three, goes right side to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer has a lane to the basket, drives in. The shot banks it long. Schmidt gets the rebound. Schmidt comes to half court on the way, fires it up, but it's off the top of the backboard off the left side, and the first quarter comes to an end. The pace to NFV's liking. They lead 21-10 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel and Sarah Zabor, your New York Life agents in Garnavillo, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. Tnt Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. And by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. 21-10. It is an 11-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Coach, what do we have shooting in the opening quarter?
Well, North Fayette Valley is 8 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 and from behind the arc, but that last one was just a desperation shot. So they're shooting 89% right now, which is phenomenal. 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And here's Kenlin Schmidt at the free throw line, left side to Bohr. Bohr drives in. There's a blocking call on Rourke. And again, give and go as they set that pick off the left side, and a nice roll to the basket by Moore.
For the first quarter, the Eagles are only shooting 5 of 14, 36%, haven't taken a free throw, and they took that 1 3-pointer early.
All right, we have a score to pass along at the end of the first quarter. Central girls lead West Central 11-7 at West Central. Free throw by Bohr. It's off the back of the rim, bounces high, then goes off the front of the rim. Shot is no good, and it is still an 11-point lead. So again, with second foul on Rourke, 5 team fouls committed by Clayton Ridge. 2 by North Fayette Valley. Free throw there off the front of the rim. It is short, and the rebound off the left side pulled down there by the Eagles. And that is Millard with the rebound. And they work things back offensively now. And on top there, it is Willie. It's Alyssa Willie with the basketball. Drives right side. Shot hits the side of the backboard. Forced a little too far along the baseline. North Fayette Valley allows one and done. And they come into the offensive end now here quickly. In the lane, down low, Cassidy Meyer. Nice bounce pass from Grove on the left baseline. Lays it up and in. A 13-point lead right now.
Yeah, the North Fayette Valley is looking really good in their offense and defense. Clayton Ridge is struggling right now.
So back across the timeline here offensively. They work it on top with Pierce. Pierce guarded by Ellsburn. North Fayette Valley, just like they did against MFL Marmac last week, switching on all picks. Right side Harbor, tough 15-footer, airs it out from right to left, and the rebound pulled down by Grove. There's Bohr ahead of the pack. Bohr drives in left side, swoops in with the right hand up and in. 15-point lead. Here's another timeout by the Eagles. 25-10, NFV in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
30-second timeout taken there by Clayton Ridge. 25-10 is our score. Again, we're just kind of working a few kinks out here or there. Maybe a pause or two. But North Fayette Valley leads by 15, and North Fayette Valley in the half court's been really good getting to the basket.
They have. They're really aware of where they are on the court and where their teammates are, playing as a team.
Harbor on top, helps with the ball handling duties, guarded by Bohr, but falls down, loses her footing, and the loose ball picked up by Schmidt for NFV. Schmidt tried to lead it ahead to Grove, but the ball is knocked out of there. Getting back is Pierce, and NFV will take it out in front of the Clayton Ridge fans off the left side. So 6:39 left here in our second quarter. 25-10, NFV in the lead. Back out on top to Bohr. Bohr guarded by Harbor on top, and you see Bohr kind of directing the show now here. Been a 4-year player for NFV, and hands it on over to Cowley. Right side back to Bohr. Bohr, deep right corner, on top to Grove, deflected out of there by Willie, but the loose ball tracked down at center court there by Grove. And Grove tried to go back to Bohr, but there's Willie again knocking it away, but handled back there on top by Grove. So NFV maintains possession.
Nice pressure there by Willie to kind of force the action here, but Clayton Ridge playing girl-to-girl defense.
Bohr, left side to Grove. Grove is cut off there by Willie, hands it to Schmidt. Schmidt from the drop step move on the left block, up and in. And Schmidt, again, left-handed, dominant to the left side. Biggest lead of the night for NFV.
And that's 8 points for Schmidt, so she's already surpassed what she made in the opener game when she had foul trouble.
And they'll bring it ahead offensively. And it is Willie, stopped in the offensive end, has to go back out on top to Pierce. So the Eagles trying to get into something here. They set a pick left side. Pierce drives in, kicks it on over to Harbor. Harbor, lane to the basket, knocked away by Bohr. Loose ball picked up by Schmidt. Bohr, such a good on-ball defender. Schmidt ahead to Grove. Grove misses the driving left-handed layup, and the Eagles get the rebound in the middle of the lane with Deitmeyer. NFV turned away on a fast break opportunity.
Rare miss there by the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. They've been shooting lights out here in this first half.
And again, they'll work things offensively now here. Clayton Ridge will, as they drive right side, and Willie drives in, deflected out of there. Dropping down defensively again is Bohr. And you just see the experience of NFV here on any type of drive to the basket.
Yeah, Bohr just dropped in from the wing position there defensively and tipped that ball away from the freshman Willie and just kind of disrupted the whole offensive scheme there.
And they'll take it off the right side of the basket. Clayton Ridge will here. And inbounds to Willie. Willie just off the left block. Tries to take a tough shot in traffic, but muscles it up and in. A lot of traffic in there, and Willie at 5'5" got it up from the right block, and the Eagles back within 15.
And the freshman having a nice game here.
And right side here is Moore. Three-pointer, airs it short, but the rebound saved by Bohr. Out of bounds, flips it back to Meyer underneath the basket, and scores easily from the left side. Those types of plays there, and again, that's the hustle play.
Just a hustle play, and gets rewarded with the basket.
29-12 is our score. Right side, Pierce stopped in the offensive end. Moore playing defense, and Pierce loses the ball out of bounds, and it's a turnover by Clayton Ridge. So they pushed it along the sideline, and the Tigerhawks were able to set up a double team.
Yeah, nice job there. Tigerhawks recognizing younger player and kind of trapped in the corner, so they kind of forced the action there, and a turnover again on the Eagles.
And back on top, Ellsburn, guarded by Harbor for the Eagles. Ellsburn hands it back out on top. Millard's checked back into the ball game. Moore has it right side and goes baseline to Meyer. Takes a tough 15-footer on it short, and the rebound knocked away underneath by North Fayette Valley. Meyer didn't really square up, just kind of caught it, fired it from the left wing, and short, more towards the baseline.
Yeah, didn't really have her legs under and didn't have good elevation there at all, so kind of an errant shot, but North Fayette Valley's been getting good shots all night long so far.
We approach about the halfway point here of the second quarter. 17-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Rourke, right side is open, going to take the 15-footer from the right wing. Shot no good, but tracking down that rebound is Millard. Saves it back out on top to Rourke. So good hustle there by the freshman there, Millard. And they'll work it back in the lane. Rourke drives down the defense, scores the layup facing the basket. Got a step by her defender. Bohr tried to reach in there, but came up empty. And heading to the free throw line is Rourke for a three-point opportunity.
And that all started with the screen at the top by Millard, wasn't it? It set that screen, and Rourke just found her way into the lane, got the basket off, got the late foul, so a chance for a three-point play.
Second foul on Bohr, third against North Fayette Valley. Rourke's free throw, it is short, and there is a line violation. And I believe that North Fayette Valley may have been in too soon. And I believe that occurred on the right side of the line.
Yeah, right side of the line, one of the girls moved just a little bit too early, so Rourke gets the second chance of that free throw.
So again, trying to cut that deficit. Eagles trying to make a run here in the second quarter. Second free throw, it is no good. North Fayette Valley thought that there was a line violation. Cowley got the rebound. They did enter the line there, but they got back in time, and that shot ends up being rebounded by Cowley, who just about handed it to the official.
Yeah, they knew they had the line violation, but no whistle. They almost handed it over and had some awareness of it. Let's get the ball up the court here.
So the Tigerhawks maintain possession as the ball was knocked away in the offensive end. Back left side, Cowley. Cowley drives in, takes a step into the defense there, and draws contact. Probably got too far underneath the basket. And if that's on Deitmeyer, you've got more foul concerns for Clayton Ridge now.
Yeah, you've already got Spielbauer sitting on the bench with her 2 fouls. You've got
Harbor's
got 2. And now you've got Deitmeyer, who's some of your height, now with 2 fouls as well.
So the free throw, it is no good off the left side by Cowley. Trying to put the Tigerhawks back up by 16. 6 team fouls for Clayton Ridge, so the Tigerhawks in the bonus the rest of the game. Second free throw out of the rest of the half, I should say. Second free throw, it is no good. And Harbor, nice job boxing out the shooter, gets the rebound for the Eagles. Back right side, they look for a Rourke, but it's overshot. And again, Harbor had the right idea, but overshot her. Picked up by NFE. It's another turnover. Back to Cowley. Cowley's left-handed layup up and in. NFE runs that sideline break as good as anybody, equaling their biggest lead here of the night.
And it doesn't matter who's leading the break. They all know where to be on that.
Harbor drives right side, pulls up, but there's some contact by NFE. She was being hip-checked down the right side. Harbor quickly launched that shot, no good. The foul is committed, though, against North Fayette Valley.
And that foul's on the floor, so Clayton Ridge is going to take it off here on the right side of the hoop.
McKenna Grove, by the way, commits the foul. That is her second. Substitution, Willie back in. Harbor checks out. and they'll take it off the right side of the basket, and it will be Rourke inbounds to Willie. Willie at the right elbow, actually, drives in, takes the shot, blocked by Schmidt. Got a step by Grove, but Schmidt there to put up that big left arm and knock it away. So back in the offensive end is the Tiger Hawks. And they'll work it back out on top with Grove as we approach the 3-minute mark. Left side, Grove at the elbow, tries to feed it in the lane to Schmidt, but knocked away by Millard. Loose ball, finally picked up there by NFE on the left wing. So they maintain possession. Ellsburn, the freshman, left side in the corner to Cowley. Cowley back out on top to Ellsburn, moved the feet before moving the ball, got it at the top of the key, had the right idea. Rourke flashing over there defensively. A travel violation committed there by the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, but that was just unfortunate there. Moved the feet before she got the shot off, and Tiger Hawks turned it over. But that's only their first turnover here in the second quarter, so much improved since the first.
Still lead by 17. That's their biggest lead of the half. Pierce guarded on top by Ellsburn. Ellsburn knocked it away. The ball goes into the backcourt. Pierce tried to save it, but it goes into the hands of Meyer. Here's another turnover. Here's Ellsburn ahead of the pack and scores the layup. Cowley, nice lead pass to Ellsburn there. They lead by 19 right now.
Yeah, they're running that break and running their defense well tonight.
Right side with the basketball. Pierce quickly launches a three. It airs it out, but on the weak side is Deitmeyer, but she plays Annie over from left to right. So the Eagles probably rush that possession, and as the Tiger Hawks run the sideline break, they actually turned it over. We just praised them for the sideline break. They tried to run it from the far side of the courts, and they pushed it too far up the sideline, and they turned it over.
Our apologies for jinxing them on that. They've been running it well so far tonight. Costly turnover there.
33-14 is the score. North Fayette Valley in the lead. Willie beats the pressure. And again, being hounded by Ellsburn. That's freshman guarding freshman there. Back out on top to Deitmeyer. Throws it behind her, but tracked down by Harbor. Harbor quickly drives in. Jump shot from the behind the elbow off the left side. Long, and Meyer clears the rebound underneath for North Fayette Valley. Again, the Eagles, I think, would rather see a little more motion in their half court.
Rush that shot just a little bit as Harbor.
Schmidt drives in the lane, goes right into Deitmeyer, who has those 2 fouls, but good straight-up defense, gets the block, actually gets the rebound, but then throws it away. They save it back to Bohr, and Bohr now fouled by Harbor. There's the 3rd foul there on Harbor. So right away, they got the stop Clayton Ridge did that they were looking for, but they turned it over out of it.
Yeah, they finally got, North Fayette Valley out of their offense a little bit there and got the stop, but then had the turnover, and then a nice entry pass by the freshman Ellsburn into Cowley here, trying to get that easy bucket.
By the way, that is only the 1st foul on Harbor. So that's the 1st foul. Earlier,
foul.
Yep. So the free throw there, it is good, and it's 30. Did she make that free throw?
No, she didn't.
Sorry. I was looking at the substitution of Meyer coming in. So she missed the free throw. Cowley will make this one, though. We're double-checking our fouls. 33-14 is the score. 2nd free throw by Cowley. Yep, circled in and out. We jinxed her twice. Yeah, and the rebound pulled down by Rourke. Rourke saves it back to Willie. And again, they push it right side. Willie in the offensive end runs right into Schmidt, and it's blocked by Schmidt. Again, you have to realize that Schmidt has that size down low, such a good anchor on the defense. And here's Schmidt at the other end. Scores the left-handed layup, leaves it short. Driving in, but then loses the rebound. It's slapped away by the Eagles. Schmidt could have had a block on one end and missed the layup on the other side. A little too far underneath.
I'll say this about Alyssa Willie, the freshman. She's got a lot of confidence driving in there, just not realizing that the taller Schmidt is there, and she is a shot blocker. She can really defend inside that.
Yep, fearless taking it in. Here's Schmidt back right side to Bohr. Bohr to Cowley. Cowley hands it back on over here to, once again, Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Schmidt. Schmidt's on the wing, going to take that 16-foot jump shot. Hits it from just inside the three-point line on the left wing. 21-point lead.
That was smooth. That was nothing but net for Schmidt.
How about stepping up there and hitting that shot? Here's pressure. Rourke at center court. Stumbles, but saves it to Harbor. Eagles maintain possession. Willie drives in. Shot blocked by Schmidt. 3rd time's not a charm either. Schmidt gets the rebound, and here is North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn trying to lead the break, and the ball knocked away by Rourke. Rourke, by the way, has the 2 fouls for Clayton Ridge and not Harbor.
But she did a nice job getting back on defense there and disrupting that nice sideline break that we've been talking about.
Rourke will check out as Pierce quickly comes back in for Clayton Ridge. 50 seconds left here in our first half. They'll take it off the right side of the basket with Cowley. They'll move it further along the baseline, and she'll take it there on the right side. 50 seconds to go here in our first half. Tiger Hawks lead 35-14. Ellsburn back over on top to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it on the floor. Gets a step by Deitmeyer, but strong on that layup facing the basket. Deitmeyer clears the rebound and saves it back there to Harbor. They'll push it near side now, and it is Willie in the offensive end. Puts it on the floor. Drives in. Wisely realizes there that Schmidt's down there, and I'll hand it back to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer goes in for the shot. Blocked by Schmidt. Challenged her. Schmidt gets the rebound and then travels. Schmidt and Millard made some contact on the rebound there. Schmidt ends up losing her footing. That's a turnover on NFV.
You'd like to see this, though. The Eagles are still attacking. Willie's learning a little bit, but she found the taller Deitmeyer. She's still attacking Schmidt, trying to get her in foul trouble.
So they'll take it off the left side of the basket and on top to Harbor. 25 seconds left in the half. Harbor, and at the free throw line, takes a tough contested shot. Moore had good defense initially, but Harbor kind of leaning in. Moore makes contact, bailed out by contact. Harbor to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, that was just kind of an awkward shot, but got the shot off at least, and now looking at a chance here to go to the free throw line and get a couple of freebies.
So Harbor with a 21-point lead for North Fayette Valley hits the free throw to bring them back within 20. 35-15 is the score. No doubt this is the way North Fayette Valley, this is how they want this game to go. They want to get this into the 60s and 70s if they can.
And they like the pace that it's going right now, that's for sure.
Second free throw by Harbor. It is short off the front of the rim. Millard, good job coming in there to try to get the rebound, got a piece of it. Knocked it out of bounds, though, off the right side. It goes back to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, nice aggressive play there by both freshmen here that have played for Clayton Ridge.
So it appears that North Fayette Valley will get the final shot of the first half. Ellsburn back out on top to Cowley. Cowley brings it right side, guarded there by Willie. Back over to Schmidt. 6 seconds to go. They clear out. Schmidt cut off there by Deitmeyer on top to Ellsburn. Ellsburn step back three, left side on its way, banks it. Got it to go in. The bank stays open late, and the Tiger Hawks have their biggest lead. The freshman puts them up by 23 at 38-15. When we return, first half stats and more, you're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Fall is a great time to visit beautiful downtown Guttenberg. And while you're there, stop at Sode's Green Acre Country Market and Cafe. Let us make lunch while you browse the store. Our gift shop is filled with great gift ideas for the holidays, and we have a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Planning a holiday gathering? Be sure to check out our gourmet food section. We do gift boxes too. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
In these trying times, you don't want to waste a moment. It is time to take advantage of Freedom Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services. You can access your accounts from your computer or your smartphone and even pay bills without stepping a foot out of your home. You can even make deposits just by snapping a picture with your smartphone. This mobile deposit feature is available on approval. The fast, easy way to bank. Call today for more information. Freedom Bank, Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukegan, Decorah, member FDIC.
Firestone.
It's fall and a time for change to Nightingale Drug. If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take time to stop in and visit with us about our services such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing, and most insurance plans and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, with locations in Guttenberg, Postville, and Waukegan.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Think Custom Graphic Signs and Apparel in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, and by Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader. At the half, once again our score 38-15. It is North Fayette Valley leading Clayton Ridge right now. And again, a score to pass along. Central leading West Central 11-7 at the end of one. As a matter of fact, we now have a halftime score. It is 25-18. Central leads West Central at the half. MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley, their girls game has not started yet. We'll have updates on that game for you tonight. For North Fayette Valley, good start for them on the road. Had that lead there at the end of the first quarter, put up 21 points in the opening quarter, 17 in the second quarter. They lead 38-15. Let's go through the totals, and let's start with North Fayette Valley.
And this is all shooting tonight for North Fayette Valley, and it's all started by their defense. Kenlyn Schmidt's leading the way with 10 points. 7 points for the freshman Kayla Ellsburn, 6 points for Justine Kelly, 5 points for Cassidy Meyer, 4 points for Alyssa Bohr, 3 points for McKenna Grove, and 3 points for Zeta Moore. They've got 38 points. They're shooting 81% from the field, 17 of 21. They've hit that 1 3-pointer out of 3, 2 for 9 from the free throw line, but from the field, just shooting lights out, and that's the difference in the ball game. But all those shots are point-blank shots.
Absolutely, getting everything in the lane there. And the other thing is, that banking three-pointer put them up by 23 there, and that's their only three-pointer made in the first half. All right, so let's go to the totals now for Clayton Ridge.
For Clayton Ridge, they're led by Camden Deitmeyer. She's got 6 points. Those were all in that first quarter. 2 points for Alyssa Willie, 2 points for Samantha Spielbauer. She was on the bench a lot with 2 fouls. Haley Rourke had 2 points. Morgan Pierce had 2 points, and 1 point for Whitley Harbor, that free throw there at the end. So 15 points for the Clayton Ridge Eagles. They're shooting 7 of 25, so 28% from the field. They have that 1 free throw they made, 0 of 2 from behind the arc.
All right, so Kenlyn Schmidt, by the way, has 4 blocks in this first half. Turnovers have been a telling story, though.
It has been, and North Fayette Valley, they're going to talk about this in the break here, but they've got 10 turnovers, and I'm sure Coach Calkins is not happy about that. But a lot of that was the beginning of that first quarter when they were doing a lot of pressure, a lot of helter-skelterness, but Clayton Ridge is sitting at 13, and that's just a sign of some youth and some girls are not sure what to do with that basketball.
This is where you say the turnovers maybe not equal because North Fayette Valley is going to have some of those turnovers because of the frantic pace, the hectic pace they want to create, whereas Clayton Ridge wants to have a slower pace ball game, keep this in the 30s. North Fayette Valley has, as it turns out, getting more shot opportunities.
Yeah, and I think what's happening is when Clayton Ridge is trying to push that tempo, which they're not built for yet. You know, they're going to get there, but they're not built for it yet. They're trying to push tempo, and things are kind of getting out of control, losing the ball, and North Fayette Valley's taking advantage of that real fast.
38-15, Tiger Hawks lead at the half. When we return, we'll talk about our boys' game coming up a little bit later on in second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from Keys to TN Sports.
Your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. We get people driving to our dealerships from many different towns, counties, even states to make Browns their hometown dealer. We have 4 convenient locations in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, and Victory Ford in Dyersville. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, or Emily Bazin today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
At Top Gun Collision Center, we know that cars are complicated, but all they don't do is cook dinner and do your dishes. At Top Gun, we strive to keep up with all the complexities of new vehicles. We have all the scan tools and certified technicians to guarantee the repair is done right. Not only will it look like new and perform like new, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount programs. Whether it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, you'll save money at Top Gun. If it's that 30-point buck, you may get your whole deductible paid. Call Top Gun for details and schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
Veterans Memorial Hospital, we're right here at home.
This is Cindy Barnes in housekeeping. I decided to change my career just a year ago from taking care of people with special needs to taking care of others by cleaning their rooms when they are sick. I love the patient contact I get to experience. VMH has a great benefits and everyone is so friendly, which makes me happy to work here.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. So again, our score, 38-15. It is a 23-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. It is the boys opener for both, and this is a great boys opener. You've got Clayton Ridge that many consider as maybe the top team as far as what they have returning this year against the defending conference champ in North Fayette Valley.
Exactly. You know, you've got a team that proved themselves last year and against a team that improved last year and, you know, has a lot of expectations. And North Fayette Valley always struggles to play down here. When they come down to Clayton Ridge, it's always something goofy happens. They struggle shooting and they struggle defensively. Something's always not quite right. So it'll be interesting to see how both of these come out in their opener.
Well, if you remember last year, Clayton Ridge led into the fourth quarter down here after Clayton Ridge had lost at North Fayette Valley by 25 points in the season opener. So this is the second year in a row we start with that boys game tonight. But it is a Clayton Ridge team that could go from 11-10 to a 17-18 win team easily. They're going to be long, athletic. They got some good kids that are going to be
a lot of weapons.
And for North Fayette Valley, remember, their JV team, which was mostly sophomores last year, went undefeated. So let's update you on another score. Postville leads South Wynn at the half, 26-19. So Postville, a good first half there, leading by 7 points there at home.
And that's positive for that team, just trying to get some things straightened out and, you know, get some wins up there at Postville. So nice job for Postville first half.
So again, our boys game will be coming up a little bit later on tonight. Meanwhile, here, let's get started with the second half of our girls game. For Clayton Ridge, it'll be Pierce, Rourke, also out there Deitmeyer, Spielbauer. Again, sat a lot in that first half with some early fouls. She'll start this second half along with Harbor. That's the starting five out there for Clayton Ridge. For North Fayette Valley, Meyer. Also out there, Schmidt, Bohr. And you have Moore. And also out there as well is Grove. So we start this second half. 23-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Pick and roll down in the lane to Spielbauer. Shot right in front of the basket. Bounces off, gets her own rebound. Had a hand on another offensive rebound and then commits a reach in from behind. So that's the third foul on Spielbauer. And that may have been a bit of frustration because she had a great look down low facing the basket.
And they ran that offense very, very well. They got that second screen off of Spielbauer, a little pick and roll, and she had a point-blank shot and just left it a little long.
So Grove offensively, Clayton Ridge back to the 1-3-1, and Schmidt in the corner to Bohr. Bohr brings it back out on top and will set here on offense here as Bohr backs it down right side to Schmidt. Schmidt, right wing, cross-court pass to Meyer from just off the elbow. 15-footer, good. Nice skip pass on the left side. Meyer hits that jump shot. 25-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley picks up right where they left off, hitting shots and playing really good defense.
And on top, Harbor. Harbor guarded by Grove. Tiger Hawks continue to go girl to girl. Harbor drives in left side, cut off along the baseline. Hands it back out on top to Rourke. Rourke brings it right side on top to Deitmeyer. And you see Clayton Ridge here. A little more patient. That's good to see offensively. Pierce has it back right side. They really want to move the ball around, see if they can get a cutter going through. Pierce off a pick. Nothing doing, brings it right side. And Spielbauer now top of the key, guarded by Bohr. Spielbauer stops the dribble, goes backcourt there to Harbor. Harbor left side, tried to back her way down, but good. Straight up defense by Schmidt. Then Harbor took another dribble. Got caught, nowhere to go. Double dribbles with the basketball. Turn, and Schmidt straight up there, and nothing but straight up.
Yeah, Schmidt does a nice job defending inside the paint there. Clayton Ridge is going to have to be careful here. They've got Rourke on the court with 2 fouls. Spielbauer now with 3, and Deitmeyer with 2.
So left side, they work it to Moore. Moore has it on the left wing. In the lane now to Meyer. Meyer puts it on the floor, but good defense by the Eagles. Readjusting. Grove, top of the key, fires up the 3, airs it short. Moore trying to save it out of bounds, but I think she stepped on the line right underneath the baskets right below us. And the turnover, actually, it's not a turnover. It's a good hustle. But
hustle
the missed
play there,
shot
and
goes to Clayton Ridge.
Just kind of a forced three there by Grove. If she gets her feet under, that's a better shot for her.
Rourke quickly across the timeline offensively. 40-15, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Eagles left side now with Rourke. Rourke, top of the key to Meyer. That's actually Deitmeyer, I should say. Deitmeyer going to take a three just off the top of the key. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound cleared in the middle of the lane there by Kenlyn Schmidt. Back offensively now here. They go in the corner to Moore. Moore brings it back out on top. And the Eagles there in that 1-3-1. Spielbauer plays the top, knocks it away, steals it away. You can see the difference she makes, but loses the basketball as she comes into the offensive end. Then they turn it over. It's a steal, but then a turnover.
Yeah, a turnover and another turnover, giving it back to him. Just got her feet going a little fast there.
Moore, back left side to Moore, who just dropped the basketball, makes the turnover. And I've always said this, it's one thing to have a turnover. It is another thing to make that turnover right in front of your head coach, in front of the NFV bench.
Yeah, that dribbled right into Coach Calkin's lap there, and he's like, this is not where to make that turnover.
You can't hide from that. Moore and Grove check out for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn, who with that banked in that three to close the first half, checks back into the ball game. And also Cowley comes back in for North Fayette Valley. In the lane, down low to Deitmeyer. Post-up shot, leaves it short, gets her own rebound. Put back, fouled there by Schmidt on the putback. You can see that Deitmeyer has the size and strength when she gets post-up position to be successful, stayed with it, goes to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, she had those 6 points early in that first quarter and just kind of got quiet in the second quarter with those fouls. I think they need to try to at least establish her on the inside, and then they can kick that back out to some of their shooters.
Free throw, it's off the back of the rim. She'll have another opportunity here. So the Eagles trying to score their first points here of this third quarter. And they put up 10 in the first, 5 in the second. Second free throw leaves it flat off the right side. Schmidt got the rebound, and Spielbauer was underneath her, and she just kind of took it away, but Spielbauer had gotten position underneath. Ellsburn back to Cowley. Cowley trying to go in the lane to Deitmeyer, and it's deflected out of there. A lot of Eagle hands in there, and they'll take it off the left side of the basket underneath.
Yeah, nice hustle there by the Eagles getting back on defense, preventing that fast break.
Cassidy Meyer, by the way, checks out for North Fayette Valley, and they will bring in Grove back in. By the way, we mentioned that Postville leading by 7 at the half. They are now going with the MFL Marmac Turkey Valley game. Now underway there in that ball game. And right side, here's Cowley right side. Step back three from the right baseline. Leaves it short. Read well by Rourke, who went up and got the rebound out of the air. Rourke brings it back to Spielbauer. Catches it off the left block. Spielbauer reverses it right side to Harbor. Harbor on the right wing here. And looks in the lane to Deitmeyer, trying to back her way down. The shot blocked by Schmidt. Schmidt was straight up there, blocks the shot, and the rebound by Grove. And here's the Tigerhawks. Grove drives in the middle of the lane, flips it up with the right hand, off balance, left it short. Didn't quite get squared up. Spielbauer back in the offensive end, races down, takes the shot, but leaves it short. Deitmeyer follows it up and gets the rebound. Back over to Harbor. Harbor takes a stop jump shot from the 15-foot away mark on the right side. Just a stop and pop shot, but left it long. The Tigerhawks get the rebound. Kind of slowed down here a little bit offensively.
Yeah, both teams a little cooler on shooting here in the second half.
Cowley in the lane to Grove. Grove, post-up shot. They pushed it along the baseline. Grove scores from the right side. They lead by 27.
And they beat that through the short corner there. They got the ball to the baseline, and then the lane opened up for them.
You knew that North Fayette Valley was not going to shoot over 80% again this half, but that's what happens when they continue to get good looks. Here's Deitmeyer again, top of the key, right side for three. Got it. Just off the top of the key, hits the three-pointer. Well, Schmidt let her launch it twice now, and Deitmeyer hits the second one.
Yeah, nice knockdown shot there by Deitmeyer.
42-18. Here's Schmidt in the lane. Tough shot there over the outstretched arms of Harbor, but she's got the size advantage and scores facing the basket. They lead back by 26 at 44-18. And here is Rourke. I would say this third quarter here is the pace, though, that Clayton Ridge wanted this game to go. Left side, jump shot by Rourke. Hits it from the left side, just inside the three-point line on the left side. A little more flow offensively for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, when they can run that half-court set, get a couple of screens, things look good for the Eagles.
Grove at the elbow, right side to Cowley. Right back to Grove, who cut down, takes a spin shot there, banks it long. Schmidt had a hand on the rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds there. Deitmeyer knocked it away in front of Schmidt. It stays down here with NFV.
Well, and if you talk to Coach Funk, I'm sure she's thinking, yes, we want to be able to run our offense. We want to do this half court. We kind of learned a little bit tonight that maybe we don't want to try to run with the team that's wanting to run like North Fayette Valley does.
Deitmeyer checks out. Millard comes back into the game for the Eagles, but the Tigerhawks have possession. Ellsburn goes left side along the baseline to Schmidt. 15-footer, leaves it short from the left baseline. Rebound by Willie. Willie also came in, by the way, for Clayton Ridge. So back offensively, they work it with Rourke. 24-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Alyssa Bohr, by the way, checked out for North Fayette Valley. Here's Rourke, drives in, a little one-handed runner from the right side. No good, had a nice drive. Schmidt got the rebound and then fouled there by Millard as Schmidt clears the rebound for North Fayette Valley. So the Eagles ran their set, got the look they were looking for, but left it short.
Yeah, it's been interesting. They kind of retooled a little bit, and they're driving with their right hand, which they're a little more comfortable with. You can just kind of see, and they're getting better shots. And then that reversal's wide open for some open shots as well. They just need to knock them down.
Grove checks out for North Fayette Valley. Kenlyn Schmidt also checks out for them. Moore comes back into the ball game. And also back in there is Cassidy Meyer. Meanwhile, Alyssa Bohr helps run the offense on top. And sliding down with Spielbauer, trying to come out defensively. And they go back left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn in the lane, down low to Bohr. Bohr with the left hand. A strong move from the left side. Nice entry pass by Moore. The Tiger Hawks go back up 46-20. And a good and selfish ball movement there by North Fayette Valley. We approach the 2-minute mark here in our third quarter. Rourke at the free throw line. Stops. Their defender goes by, takes the 15-footer, hits the jump shot. Rourke has had a couple of good looks, makes that one in a better flow again for the Eagles. They put up 7 points so far in this quarter. Here's again North Fayette Valley underneath and left side to Ellsburn. Eagles get back defensively, stopping the North Fayette Valley opportunity. But here's Ellsburn, left side for three. Got it. Doesn't need the back now, equaling their biggest lead of the night at 49-22.
That was a big shot there by the freshman, knocking it down from the corner.
And to back offensively again is Rourke, guarded by the freshman in Ellsburn. And Rourke drives in, cut off on the baseline, but stops, takes an 8-foot jumper, aired it long, about 10-foot distance on the 8-foot shot. Rebound by Cowley, trying to push it ahead to Bohr, but intercepted by Spielbauer. Spielbauer races into the offensive end, jump stops, lays it up and in. And again, those are the things that she can do for you on both ends.
They are. Those are the reasons why she needs to be on the court, not in foul trouble.
25-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Left side now to Moore in the lane trying to go there to Meyer, but it's knocked out of there, picked up by Spielbauer. Rourke loses the basketball. Spielbauer saves it back to Rourke at center court. Good hustle there. Right back to Spielbauer, but the pass behind her, she cannot track it down. And the Eagles, despite that good effort, turn it over anyway. 50 seconds left in our third quarter. 25-point lead right now for North Fayette Valley. Right side in the corner to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, entry pass, tried to go in the baseline to Cowley, but overshot her, and it's tracked down by Willie off the left side. So they'll bring it back offensively here now, and with it to Rourke. 30 seconds left in our third quarter. Clayton Ridge really yet to make a run. Rourke on the wing, 15-footer, leaves it short, no good. Ellsburn gets the rebound off the right.
Yeah, they don't have to rush there, but, when they get open looks, they're trying to take shots, trying to get back into this. Not able to put a run together quite yet, but still fighting, still playing hard.
And by the way, there's a foul on Spielbauer as she was pressuring Bohr and hooked her, and that is the fourth foul for Spielbauer. So has played most of this third quarter in major foul trouble here, but now with the 4 fouls, that's major problems.
She's got to go to the bench, and that foul is, 25 feet away from the basket. Yep. There's no reason to do any fouling out there.
So we're down to 10 seconds to go. NFE scored at the end of the second quarter, trying to do it here again. Ellsburn, left wing, 8 seconds to go. Bohr cuts down the middle of the lane. Shot blocked out of there by Harbor. Last touch by the Eagles. 4.2 seconds to go. Good defensive rotation there by Clayton Ridge. They'll take it off the right side of the basket. Moore will here for Clayton Ridge. 4.2 seconds to go. Cowley back to Moore, right back to Cowley. Cowley drives, loses the ball on the way up, stripped by Rourke, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Tiger Hawks a comfortable lead, 49-24 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. 49-24, North Fayette Valley putting up 11 points in that quarter. Clayton Ridge put up 9, so a better third quarter for them offensively. But down by 25 as we start the fourth quarter. For North Fayette Valley, Cowley, Bohr, starting this quarter, along with Grove, Schmidt, and Moore. And for Clayton Ridge, they stay in the 1-3-1. Rourke, along with Willie, starting this quarter. Deitmeyer, Millard, and also there as well is, again, Harbor. Down low, they get it to Schmidt on a nice entry pass. Left side takes the shot in traffic and fouled. Schmidt goes to the free throw line for 2.
And with that 1-3-1, the way that ended up happening is the middle girl was in front of Schmidt and the other girl was behind Schmidt. But Schmidt was taller than both of them, just kind of forced it up over top and gets the foul.
Free throw circles around. It is no good. North Fayette Valley is a team that has struggled from the free throw line. Last year, only a little over 55%, closer to 60%. Been less than a 50% clip in last week's ball game. Makes that free throw there, but they're struggling from the line tonight.
Yeah, they've shot 11 free throws now, and they've only made 3 of them, so not shooting very well.
Harbor, left side to Deitmeyer. Deitmeyer digging in is Grove. Deitmeyer backs her away and hands it on over there to Willie. Willie on top, guarded by Grove. Couple of freshmen out here for Clayton Ridge right now. Willie baseline to Deitmeyer. 15-foot set shot, missed it. Schmidt clears the rebound. Schmidt in double figures here as far as rebounding-wise tonight. Ahead of the pack, Cowley. Clayton Ridge doesn't get back. Cowley drives in but misses the shot. I think she was surprised as she drove in left side and took an off-balance shot there driving in.
Yeah, surprised how open she was and on the left side, but tried to drive with the right hand.
And back out on top here is Willie. Willie drives in, deflected out of there by Cowley, and it went off the knee there of Willie, and it goes back there too. North Fayette Valley. So North Fayette Valley digging in defensively. Every time the Eagles have drove, and especially the younger kids, NFV has been very active with the hands.
They have. They've done a nice job of slipping that top screen a little bit to help, but the defender's been doing a great job of getting through that screen.
And Bohr, left side along the baseline to Cowley. Cowley brings it back out on top, looking for Bohr, deflected out of there. Grove picks it up, 10-foot jump shot right side just off the lane. Shot no good. Rourke gets the rebound. Eagles push it ahead offensively. Rourke drives in, blocked by Bohr. And that was a senior move by Bohr because she knew that Rourke ahead of the pack was going to take it to the hole, and Bohr read it perfectly, knocks it out of bounds.
Did a nice job with her body keeping that away and just reaching with the hand, blocked that really clean.
They'll take it off the left side of the basket. Rourke will here for Clayton Ridge. 6:45 left in our fourth quarter. Inbounds, they go to Willie. Willie drives in, a little running layup. No good. Had a good look on the inbounds play as that baseline was left wide open. Missed the shot. Schmidt, another rebound. In the lane, they try to go down low, try to work it to Grove, and Harbor runs into her and commits the foul. Harbor going for the ball. Some contact there. The 5th foul committed by Clayton Ridge, rather.
Yeah, and Clayton Ridge, they've been doing a nice job with their defense. You got to compliment that. They've been aggressive with it. They've been trying to force North Fayette Valley out of their comfort zone, but North Fayette Valley's just been knocking down shots.
All right, North Fayette Valley here going to the bench. Grove will be the only starter staying in. So they have made a number of substitutions here. Maddie Nye, a 5'5" sophomore, makes her first appearance. Inbounds, Harbor tied up with Grove, and Grove reaches in there as there was a tussle between the two right below us. And the ball pulled away by Harbor. Reach-in foul committed by Grove, though I think Grove took the worst of that.
I think so, but some youngsters out there for North Fayette Valley, giving them a chance here with a lead to go out there and try some things, try to play some defense, and see what they can get their feet wet.
Bailey Rue, a 5'5" sophomore, makes her first appearance. Also in there is number 30 in Brooklyn Hoy. Hoy is a sophomore, 6'1" sophomore. And also number 13, Grace Feldman, a 5'3" sophomore. Jump shot from the wing, shot no good by Pierce, who just came back in. Rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. And with the rebound there is Feldman, fouled from behind. Remember, we did not have a JV game tonight.
Right.
So, and both these teams have about the same numbers as far as 9 through 12. So it's a good opportunity here for both these teams to kind of use their bench. Clayton Ridge has had to use theirs. A couple of freshmen here throughout this ball game.
Yeah, we had a JV boys game but no JV girls game, so that's why we kind of started on time with this varsity girls game tonight, but nice to see these younger girls get a chance to play a little bit.
Grove left side to Rue. Rue drives in, loses the basketball, picked up there by Clayton Ridge. Rourke goes left side to Pierce, stops, jump sets, 10-foot jump shot up and in, and you like that. The break not there, at least getting to the basket, and Pierce sets and fires and hits the shot.
Knocks down that 8-footer. Nice little shot by Pierce.
And we're inside 6 minutes left here in the fourth. Grove has it on top. Top of the key now there. That looking is Nye. Nye, top of the key off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Hoy, facing the basket. Puts it up and in. Hoy into the scoring column. And to North Fayette Valley doubling up Clayton Ridge right now at 52-26. And in the lane. They try to work it in the lane, and it's thrown away, intercepted by North Fayette Valley. Back offensively again is Nye. Nye back over to Grove. Grove, baseline, jump shot wide open there. That is Rue, 15-footer, no good from the left baseline. Pierce gets the rebound for Clayton Ridge. Back across the offensive end. North Fayette Valley has only committed 2 fouls this second half.
Yeah, they've been playing really clean for as aggressive they've been on defense.
Harbor has the ball knocked away by Rue into the backcourt, but it's picked up there by Harbor. She tracks it down, saves it back to Millard as we go inside, 5 minutes left. Millard, right side, going to take that 3. Foot may have been on the line. It's a 2. Boy, I tell you what, give it to her, huh? It's a 2-pointer, though. Foot was on the line. You could see it from up here. And 52-29, Millard hits the open jump
the
shot.
Longest 2-pointer in the gym with that toe on the three-point line.
Baseline quickly. Feldman, 15-footer off the back of the rim. No good, but the rebound saved there by Rue. Rue trying to go back out on top and works it there to Nye. Nye back over to Rue. They need some help there. Rue loses the basketball, tied up by Millard, and it is a jump ball. The alternate possession rule gives it back to Clayton Ridge. We have not seen a ton of jump balls tonight.
No, we haven't. We talked about the aggressiveness out of both of these defenses. Not a lot of jump balls, not a lot of tie balls. Things have been tipped away, and they've been played really clean.
We have a final score. Starmont has defeated Cedar Valley Christian tonight, 55-17, the final score there. So Starmont picks up their first win of the season. Eagles with the basketball here, down 52-29. North Fayette Valley trying to pick up their first win of the season on their way here and evening up their conference record. Millard, left side to Willie. Baseline 17-footer off the side of the rim. Long, rebound tracked down. I believe Pierce knocked it away. The official's going to talk there. Our baseline official not sure there. Rick DeSanti's crew, by the way. And he says, let's keep it down here with Clayton Ridge.
Good officiating work there. The guy at the baseline, it happened right in front of him. Couldn't see it. The guy on top here helping him out, letting him know what he saw.
Pierce tries a dangerous pass from deep in the right corner along the baseline to the other side, and it's knocked away by North Fayette Valley. How that ball wasn't intercepted is amazing, but that was a tough area to make that pass.
That was going to be a difficult pass.
Inbounds, Willie rolls right to the left side and fouled from behind. Willie on the inbounds, and she had scored earlier when the ball was taken out of bounds on the left side. This was taken out of bounds on the right side, but she cuts to the left side, pushed underneath as she went up for the shot. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And that lane was really open for her. She just kind of found the open space, got there, got the ball, just got pushed from behind, so a chance to shoot a couple of free throws.
Free throw, it is no good. She'll have another opportunity. 52-29 is our score. We have a substitution. Spielbauer will come in. Deitmeyer checks out here for Clayton Ridge. I have a couple of girls. They haven't went quite deeper to their bench yet, but you kind of understand that for Clayton Ridge. New coach, new system.
Trying to figure things out here.
Free throw good there by Willie. So Willie hits 1 of 2. 52-30 is the score. Spielbauer was going to take it out of bounds for North Fayette Valley and thinks better of it. Let McNevy take that ball out of bounds.
Well, and Clayton Ridge has 2 freshmen and a sophomore out of the court right now, so it's not like they're playing a lot of seniors.
And in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley tied up as they brought it to the offensive end, and they call a foul on that reach in, and that will put North Fayette Valley now into the bonus for the final 4:05 of this ball game tonight. So at the free throw line is number 5 for North Fayette Valley.
Maddie Nye.
Yep, Maddie Nye. She is a 5'5" sophomore. Nye, free throw on its way there. It is short, aired it out short. Had a chance to get in the scoring column, and it goes out of bounds. Send a sheepish grin there if she missed that free throw.
That's all right, young sophomore. It'll get better.
Going to get a few more chances there. But looking for her first varsity point.
Yeah, yep.
And as a sophomore, inside 4 minutes to go. Eagles down 52-29 with possession. Spielbauer in the corner, back out on top here now to Rourke. Rourke, top of the key to Willie. Willie left side now. They work into the corner. Spielbauer, deep left corner, left side. Got it from the far corner. Boy, if they can keep her on the court for 28, 30 minutes, that's a threat from anywhere.
And she can knock that shot down. That makes her, an inside-outside threat for sure.
52-32. So a better second half for Clayton Ridge. On top now here to Nye. Nye guarded by Rourke. Eagles continue certainly to work hard. And right wing, jump shot there, offered by Rue. 15-footer, missed it from the right wing. Shot no good. Willie gets the rebound and is able to track it down near center court. And she'll work it offensively now. Left wide open, going to take the 15-footer right side. Banks it long from the right wing. Pierce the rebound. And kind of defensively put up a shot from the right side. Rebound knocked away. And here goes Spielbauer sliding into the Clayton Ridge bench, trying to save it out of bounds. You can understand why she may be our best athlete around here, male or female.
She hustles. She's very athletic to begin with, but those kind of hustle plays, never giving up on, a loose ball, that's what makes her tough to not have on the court.
She's a state champion wrestler, but the speed is 0 to warped.
Instantly.
And not even a step. Right side in the offensive end, Rue, baseline 8-footer, played Annie over, shot long, rebound tracked down on the air shot there by North Fayette Valley. And they go to the lane to Meyer, baseline 8-foot shot from the left side, missed the shot, goes out of bounds. And it was last touched by North Fayette Valley with 2:54 to go. Willie will check out, Harbor comes in for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, much better second half here, I think, for the Eagles. When they can sit in that half-court offense, run their offense, look for open shots, and knock them down, they have a much better team.
Harbor, right side to Pierce. Pierce, right wing, going to take that three. It's off the front of the rim, shot short. Harbor gets the rebound. And Harbor is going to save it back out on top here now. They'll work things back offensively with Pierce. We have not had a stoppage here in this, once again, fourth quarter. And back right side with the basketball is Pierce. Pierce in the corner to Spielbauer. Spielbauer, 2:25 to go, has it knocked away, but it's tracked down at center court by Harbor. They'll reset offensively now, and they'll work it back again now. Right side, jump shot by Harbor, a little 8-foot jump shot just inside the lane. Hits the jump shot there. 52-34, Eagles back within 18.
And that's a nice sign. Harbor, their leading scorer, their first game against Southwind, and that's only her third point, so they need to get her more involved.
So offensively, they'll bring it back out on top. North Fayette Valley will. Ellsburn, freshman who just came back into the ball game, and they work it back in the corner now here with Rue. Rue driving right side, and I believe we've got a blocking call as she drove along the baseline, and that will put North Fayette Valley back to the free throw line. Rue goes to the free throw line here, and she will have a 1-and-1 situation.
And that foul's on Rourke, just checking back into the ball game. That's her third foul.
Substitution. Meyer checks out. Hoy comes back into the ball game for North Fayette Valley, and we start to finish things out here in this fourth quarter. Free throw being eyed there by Rue. Free throw banks up, pops up, stays down. So Rue gets her first varsity point. Everybody goes back down to the other end, and they try to take the ball out of bounds. We still have a free throw here.
She gets the bonus. She gets the extra free throw here. So it's a 1-and-1 here.
So here's the a second opportunity to try to make it a 20-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Trying to get the final score decided here. Second free throws off the right. Deitmeyer gets the rebound for Clayton Ridge. When you look at Clayton Ridge's schedule, it doesn't get any easier. Turkey Valley on Friday night, Waukon Monday night, Central next Tuesday night. Pierce, right side for three, got it from the right wing. Better offensive second half for Clayton Ridge tonight, though.
Yeah, not much better second half, but yeah, the road does not get any easier for them as they go forward.
And it's a young team that's going to be throwing right into the fire. Offensively, they try to go baseline now, and they do once again with Hoy. Hoy to, that is Ellsburn from the left-hander from the right elbow hits the jump shot. 55-37 is now the score. Nice looking shot there by Ellsburn.
And a lot of young girls for both teams out on the court, and none of them afraid to put the shot up.
Right side, Harbor for three. Misses it with a minute to go. North Fayette Valley gets the rebound. Quickly ahead, Ellsburn. Ellsburn brings it back out on top to number 5, and that once again is going to be Nye with it. Nye left side to Ellsburn for three. Leaves it flat. Shot no good. She's hit a couple of threes tonight. Harbor gets the rebound, and they'll bring it back offensively here. When you talk about North Fayette Valley schedule-wise here, we'll see them Friday night with Postville. Right side, everybody three happy now. Three-pointer missed there by Deitmeyer. The rebound, Spielbauer off the left side, puts it up and in. 55-39 is now the score. The Eagles have put up 24 points this second half.
Yeah, they're doing a much better job offensively settling in here, but you talked about North Fayette Valley's road. They go Postville, we see them on Friday night.
As I just mentioned, yep.
And then they go to Turkey Valley, and they go to Central. Yep. So it's going to be a lot of tests here early for both of these teams.
And by the way, in the offensive end, the ball is knocked away. There's a reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley. 22 seconds to go after the Tiger Hawks came up empty in their offensive end. So
that was only their fourth foul. They played so clean in the second half.
They've had certainly a good night, I think, in the half-court defensively. 55-39 is now the score. A 16-point lead for the Tiger Hawks, led by as much as 27 in this game. Deitmeyer back on top to Rourke. 10 seconds to go. Rourke in the lane. Intercepted there by North Fayette Valley. Intercepted underneath by Feldman. And Feldman fouled there. Correction, Nye is fouled with 5.7 seconds to go. And the young sophomore is going to go to the free throw line and have another opportunity to get those varsity points.
Yep, she missed her last opportunity, but another 1-and-1 here, so a chance to get those varsity points. That foul's on Rourke. That's her fourth.
By the way, the 9th team foul. No Eagle is fouled out, but a couple of players with those 4 fouls. 3 of them, in fact. Nye's free throw. It is no good. Eagles, Spielbauer gets the rebound, hands it right back to Nye. Nye drives in and scores the layup as time runs out. How about that for your first varsity point? Spielbauer got the rebound, thinking it was 2, handed it back to the shooter, and Nye scores the layup as the game comes to an end. It is North Fayette Valley finishing the half with an exclamation point. That's how they finished the game. The Tigerhawks pick up their first win of the season. They win by a final score of 57-39 over Clayton Ridge. North Fayette Valley 1-1, 1-1 in the conference. The Eagles 1-1 as well overall and in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by RGK Portable Building, serving Northeast Iowa and Southwest Wisconsin. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Quillen's Quality Food, serving Northeast Iowa. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona. Final score, 57-39. North Fayette Valley victorious tonight over Clayton Ridge. We're joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley was led by Kenlin Schmidt with 13 points, 12 points for Kaylin Ellsburn, the freshman. We had 7 points for Cassidy Meyer, 6 points for Justine Kelly, 6 points for Alyssa Bohr, 5 points for Magenic Grove, 3 points for Zeta Moore, 2 points for Maddie Nye, 1 point for Bailey Rue, and 2 points for Brooklyn Hoy. 57 points, 24 for 40 shooting for the Tigerhawks.
All right, let's go to the totals now for Clayton Ridge.
For Clayton Ridge, they were led by Samantha Spielbauer with 9 and Camden Knightmeyer with 9 points. They had 7 points for Morgan Pierce, 6 points for Haley Rourke, 3 points for Alyssa Willie, 3 points for Whitley Harbor, and 2 points for Amira Millard. 39 points for the Eagles tonight.
57-39, that's your final score. North Fayette Valley victorious over Clayton Ridge. Some other girls' scores. Starmont defeating Cedar Valley Christian tonight. Final score there, 55-17. South Wind and Postville now tied at 35 at the end of 3. And Central leads West Central 35-22 as they start the fourth. We'll get you a Turkey Valley MFL Marmac update as well. But when we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Your hometown, a place to grow, a place to learn, a place to cherish. At Fidelity Bank and Trust, we know the importance of growing up, working, and helping your hometown prosper. and we understand the relationship between a customer and the place they call home. That's why Fidelity Bank and Trust is proud to support our local high school athletes. Teamwork gets the job done, and you're on a great team with Fidelity Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
It's time now for the Tiger Hawk Eagle boys game. The North Fayette Valley boys are the defending conference champions. This team may not have the size of a season ago, but they feel they can still be one of the best in the conference. For the Eagles, this team returns nearly everyone from a season ago and is primed to make a jump. A win tonight serves notice that they will be a contender in the league. It's game 2 now with North Fayette Valley and Clayton Ridge. We'll begin the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer of Guttenberg or Bill Garms in Monona a call. You can reach Andy and Troy at 563-252-2471 or Bill at 563-880-5530. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel and Sarah Zabor, your New York Life agents in Garnavillo, West Union Motors Sales and Service, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. Tnt Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a crop, harvest wisely, and by LTIN Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team, the Upper Iowa Conference champ last season, finished 18-5 overall. First off, let's talk about who's back this year for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, we're bringing back, I would say primarily 2 players that played quite a bit, and Taylor Luzum and Ben Miller, and then we're bringing some other pieces back too. And Will Miller, he played some. But for the most part, those are the 3 guys that contributed for us last year.
All right, so that means a number of new kids expected to step up this year. Who are some of those contributors going to be?
Yeah, well, I would say, we're looking at a lot of juniors entering into the roster, and also a couple seniors that are going to be kicking in there as well. Some seniors would be Braden Capel and Israel Hernandez. We're going to step in there, and then we've got a slew of juniors: Bryce Ellsburn, looking at Caleb White. Sorry, here caught me off guard. Blake Reister, all those guys, as well as Andre Fuentes, a sophomore. We're going to ask him to play some this year as well. Emerson Ward. So right now it's kind of an open door to some of these juniors to find some playing time.
Yeah, kind of tryout here early this season. Let's talk about
pretty much. Yeah.
Let's talk about Clayton Ridge. What do you know about the Eagles?
Well, I know they're experienced, they're skilled, and they're hungry. They've been that way for the last couple of years. Always been a very tough place to play down there. I think about halfway through last year, they kind of found their identity with the 1-3-1 defense. We kind of expect to see some of that. And then they bring 3 all-conference players back, and their big 3 in Helly and Palmer and Spielbauer. They got a nice group to complement them as well coached. So it's going to be a tough task to open the year, but it's one we look forward to.
All right, keys in the ball game for your team then.
Well, I would say our keys are going to be how we respond. There's going to be kind of a mental part of the game that's going to be a key for us. On the road, new style of play, new group of kids, how we respond that way to figure out our identity. Then from an X's and O's standpoint, we're not nearly as big as we were last year, so we're finding a new way to play. We're going to have to gang rebound, play at a different pace. But bottom line is we're going to have to take care of the ball, figure out what their defenses are, and attack accordingly.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
NFV boys basketball coach Matt Cranberry on his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Think custom graphic signs and apparel in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, and by Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader. We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Clayton Ridge boys basketball coach Kyle Spierschlage. Coach, your team finishing up last season 11-10. A good group back. First off, let's talk about who's back for the Eagles this season.
Yeah, a lot of returning players from last year. If we're looking at current seniors, guys who saw some varsity action last year, Caleb Helly, Tnt Palmer, Boston Pierce, and William Spielbauer. Anytime you can have multiple seniors or juniors, now seniors returning, that's a positive. And we have a big group of juniors, kids who saw some minutes last year as a sophomore. Actually, just one, Caden Helly. But if I list off our other juniors, we have Trevor Fleming, Nate Meyer, Kyler Miller, Gavin Mosier, Keaton Reimer, Kurt Ross, and Ashton Teasy. So a big group of 8 of them there. In that mix there, I might be answering your next question. In our starting lineup here, we'll be a couple juniors tonight. Caden Helly and Gavin Mosier will both be in the starting lineup. And they will fit in with 3 seniors, Caleb Helly, Boston Pierce, and William Spielbauer.
All right, so that certainly is a good group there, starting lineup for you guys. Let's talk about maybe some of the kids who are going to contribute off the bench. A few of those guys will come in.
I'd love to give you a clear answer right now, but we might find out more after a game. If I had to say just right away, I think kind of a compliment we're going to look at is Keaton Reimer and Gavin Mosier playing off of one another, kind of having the plan as of now, a rotation between those two state cross-country runners, 2 high-energy guys that they'll be seeing their first varsity action tonight.
All right, now let's turn our attention to North Fayette Valley. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
They're going to have a lot of new players. We know they graduated a big group, but also remind our guys, I believe their JV was close to undefeated or in conference play last year. I could be wrong on that, but I know they were a very talented JV group. One of the better shooters in the conference, Ben Miller, comes back as a senior, so that'll be obviously a focus for us, but it'll be that game. It'll be new. We never know what Coach Cranberry always does an awesome job. They might be running some of the same things. They might have totally new things. So it'll be learning as we go.
All right, now for Clayton Ridge, keys in the ball game for your team then.
Yeah, we're gonna have rebound. We thought that was a weakness of ours last year when we didn't feel it should have been, because I don't feel that we're we don't have 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", but I don't feel that we're a short, small team. So we really feel rebounding should be one of our strengths. That's going to be a big key early in the year.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Sounds great. Thanks, Dan.
Clayton Ridge boys basketball coach Kyle Spierschlage and his Eagle team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Beafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Fall is a great time to visit beautiful downtown Guttenberg, and while you're there, stop at Sode's Green Acre Country Market and Cafe. Let us make lunch while you browse the store. Our gift shop is filled with great gift ideas for the holidays, and we have a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Planning a holiday gathering? Be sure to check out our gourmet food section. We do gift boxes too. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. Welcome back to game number 2 tonight on KCTN Clayton Ridge in North Fayette Valley. I'm Dan Behrens, joined once again by Coach Aaron Hammond. We thank you for joining us tonight on KCTN FM 100.1, on the KCTN app, and also, of course, our live video stream on KCTN.com, also on YouTube, as well as Twitter. Here we go. Game number 2, the season opener in our boys' game tonight.
Yeah, season opener for both of these teams, and I think there's a lot of nerves, but there's also a lot of excitement for both of these teams. North Fayette Valley coming off of that, conference championship. They're the defending champs of the Upper Iowa Conference. And Clayton Ridge, they want to play spoiler tonight. They want to set the tone and try to get an early big win for the Eagles.
Again, our girls' final tonight, it was 57-39. North Fayette Valley defeating Clayton Ridge tonight. Other girls' finals, Central defeating West Central 48-32. Starmont beat West Central 55-17. Edco leads Easton Valley at the end of one, 21-6. And MFL Marmac leads Turkey Valley at the half, 21-15 in a lower scoring game there. So we'll continue to update you on those matchups tonight. Again, for North Fayette Valley, the defending conference champ, 18-5 a season ago, 12-1 in the conference. But it's a team here that lost the size, but they bring back some guards and some young guards going to step in.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They've got some young guys that, they were the role players. They were coming off the bench, and now they're getting to start. And I don't think it's going to be a letdown at all for these teams.
I don't think you're going to see the 3 out, 2 in. You're going to see more 4 out, 1 in, maybe 5 out at times. For Clayton Ridge, this is the team that returns plenty of experience from a year ago. They return more than anybody in the conference.
Yeah, they're very experienced. They've got a lot of guys coming back with experience. On the court, starting, coming off the bench, and every one of them is hungry right now.
To give you an idea, North Fayette Valley returns about 15 or 16 points is what they return from guys that played last year. And you look at Clayton Ridge, and their top 3 scores average more than 40 points a game there combined.
Yeah, I looked at the guys that North Fayette Valley lost. They lost 35 points, 20 rebounds. Clayton Ridge lost 3 points, couple rebounds, and I mean, it's just insane what these teams lost and didn't lose.
All right, so it's a different North Fayette Valley team, but again, no matter what, you're the Upper Iowa Conference champ until proven otherwise. So we'll update you on all those boys' games across the area tonight. This is a North Fayette Valley team facing a Clayton Ridge team that has a lot of length and has a number of players there that play with a high motor. So defensively is where they've really bought in, and it started mid-season last year for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, exactly. Mid-season they started realizing that we need to go. We need to have that high intensity.
All right, so we've got the starting lineup ready for you for Clayton Ridge. Again, it will be for them Spielbauer starting at the post player there, and of course that's William Spielbauer. You have Caleb Helly and Boston Pierce along with Caden Helly starting, and also there Gavin Mosier in the starting lineup tonight for this ball game. You will see, by the way, Caden Palmer coming off the bench right away for Clayton Ridge, one of their double-digit scorers. For North Fayette Valley, Bryce Ellsburn, Ben Miller, and Taylor Lusum starting at guards along with Blake Richter at more of a forward, and Will Miller will actually be their post player. It will be Richter to jump it up for North Fayette Valley and Spielbauer for Clayton Ridge, and the tip is won there by North Fayette Valley. No surprise, the Eagles will play 1-3-1. Mosier plays the top of that 1-3-1 zone. And right away, they work it left side, and North Fayette Valley turns it over. Ellsburn tried to go left side to Miller. Threw it behind him. It goes out of bounds. And that's a good sign for Clayton Ridge defensively, as North Fayette Valley didn't even get the ball past the free throw line extended.
Yeah, force that turnover right away. That's a positive sign for the Eagles.
Helly, right side. North Fayette Valley will come out man-to-man. Helly guarded by Luzum. Back to Spielbauer. Spielbauer at the right elbow. Hands it on top to Caden Helly. Helly hands it back to older brother Caleb. Caleb drives in. Double pump layup from the left side. Up and in. Took it strong there from the left side using the right hand. And the Eagles get to the basket. They strike first. Mosier tips away the ball. It's picked up there by Helly. Helly scores the layup at the other end. So again, this is the difference for Clayton Ridge. We saw this Mosier kid defensively last year at the top of the 1-3-1, playing JV, causing havoc for everybody. Does it here in the first couple of trips.
Yeah, doing a nice job being active in the top of that 1-3-1, forcing that ball to stay on the side.
Ben Miller, point guard across the timeline. He'll settle things down. Been a 3-year player for North Fayette Valley. And as I say that, he goes between the defense and turns it over. The ball goes there to Clayton Ridge. Ben Miller has that long flowing hair and that long ponytail. Wouldn't it be nice to have hair like that, us that are follically challenged?
Some of us are, some of us aren't, Dan.
Yeah, all right. So the ball goes back to Clayton Ridge, but North Fayette Valley's turned it over.
They've had 3 turnovers here in this young ball game. Positive signs for the Eagles. The Tigers got to figure it out.
By the way, they're out of the man-to-man. Baseline Spielbauer, 15-foot baseline shot. It is in. Mosier got it in the lane, kicked it into the short corner to Spielbauer. 6-0. The Eagles, a great start, 90 seconds in. Mosier, back left side. That's defensively, I should say. That's actually there once again. Miller, I should say. Miller, right side, going to take a 3. Right wing, leaves it short off the front of the rim. Long rebound, goes out of bounds in the far corner. Out of bounds, and it goes back there to the Eagles.
And Eagles did a nice job there. Miller got an open look, but a hand was in his face. So not an easy shot. Came up a little short. Eagles got to get another basket here.
2-3 zone now for North Fayette Valley. Out of the man-to-man after a couple of trips down. Right side, Pierce has it. Back out on top in the lane to Spielbauer. Spielbauer covered. Left side to Caden Helly. Left side for 3. Got it! So the Eagles blazing the nets at 9-0. And I think a timeout going to be taken here by North Fayette Valley.
I think Coach Granbeer wants this across half court so he can take a timeout.
And Miller goes right side to Ellsburn to Luzum. Luzum in the offensive end, and there's a timeout. 2 minutes in. 9-0. The Eagles, the early lead. Let's take this timeout.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
You think back to last year's ball game in North Fayette Valley in the season opener against Clayton Ridge. They hit Clayton Ridge with a wallop in the first quarter, and this is being returned by the Eagles right now.
Yeah, like I said, the Eagles trying to send a message here, trying to establish themselves as the team to beat in the Upper Iowa Conference.
And with it on top, Ben Miller. Miller, the free throw line, left side to Luzum. In the corner there, Ellsburn, deep left corner for 3, airs it out long, and the rebound pulled there by Caden Palmer off the right side. We mentioned Palmer would be off the bench fairly quick in this ball game. He checks in for Boston Pierce. So the Eagles offensively to Caden Palmer. In the lane, Spielbauer. Free throw line, 15-footer, rattles in and out, no good. Caden Helly, actually correction, Palmer. Caden Palmer tips in the rebound. He came down, nobody boxed out from the top of the key. 11-0 Eagles, the early lead.
A nice athletic move there by Caden Palmer.
And Luzum takes it into the lane, hands it back to Miller. Miller, drop step move, leaves it short off the front of the rim. Gets the rebound over Helly. The shot no good, but fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. And really, for North Fayette Valley, the first time able to get the ball into the offensive set there and down low to Will Miller.
Yeah, Will Miller there just driving to the lane, getting that early shot, and getting his offensive rebound to get the putback. Didn't get the basket, but did get to the free throw line.
Free throw off the right. It is no good. Substitution for the Eagles, and that will be one state track cross-country runner checking in for the other, as it will be Keaton Reimer checking in, and Gavin Mosier checks out. Second free throw, it is no good. Missed them both off the back of the rim. Spielbauer tracks down the rebound off the left side. 3 minutes in, 11-0 Eagles in the lead. Caden Palmer back out on top to Caleb. Caleb goes right side. Caden Palmer right side for 3 on its way. Circles around in and out. Rebound deflected out of there by Spielbauer, but tracked down there by North Fayette Valley. Ben Miller back into the offensive end, has it right side. Good job by the Eagles getting back defensively. Miller drives down the middle of the lane, lays it up and in. Eagles slow to rotate defensively, and the Tiger Hawks off the schneid 3.5 minutes in.
Just a slow rotation, but otherwise good defense so far by the Eagles.
Palmer on top to Helly. Helly to Spielbauer at the free throw line. Left side to Palmer. Palmer drives, pulls up, 15-footer left side. Shot no good. Caden Palmer, weak side rebound, leaves it short. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up there by North Fayette Valley. And here is Lusum, drives in, and he's simply fouled by Caleb Helly, who realized that he had no chance of stopping Lusum to the basket, and a reach-in foul committed to stop the fast break attempt.
Stopping the fast break, that happened before the basket or before any shot attempt, so they'll take that out underneath on the left side of the hoop.
Substitution, Miller checks out. That will be Will Miller checking out. Caleb White, a 5'11 junior, makes his first appearance for the Tiger Hawks. Miller on that flex cut, down low in the lane, Lusum, post-up shot over the outstretched arms of Caleb Helly, puts it up and in from inside the right block, and after being down 11-0, they're back now within 11-4.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley is starting to get a feel for their offense here. They need to turn up a little bit on defense in that 2-3 zone.
And back out on top to Caden Palmer. Palmer right side to Spielbauer, right wing, line drive three, leaves it flat, no good. And Ben Miller gets the rebound underneath for the Tiger Hawks. Tiger Hawks back offensively. Miller takes it coast to coast, flips it up with the right side up and in. Ben Miller attacks. Eagles have given up a couple of easy shots down low, and North Fayette Valley finds themselves back within 5. Caden Palmer, right side, drives baseline, backs his way down. Tough shot contested by Richter along with Lusum. Richter gets the rebound there underneath for the Tiger Hawks.
And it's been one and done for the Eagles now on the offensive end. Much better rebounding by the Tiger Hawks.
Lusum tries to drive between a couple of defenders, has the ball knocked away. Finally, Caden Palmer picks it up and gets possession, and Coach Spearschlage takes a timeout to maintain possession. 11-6, the early lead here for Clayton Ridge. They take a timeout. Let's take this break.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
So a timeout taken by Clayton Ridge, and Coach Spearschlage, with all that action happening in front of him, bailed him out. Palmer got a hand on it, take a timeout.
He just wanted to make sure once we got the ball, nobody traveled or turned it over and get an offensive possession here.
So they'll work it back over in the lane now to Gavin Mosier. Just check back into the ball game for the Eagles. Top of the key, Caleb Helly for three. Got it from the top of the key. And the Eagles answer out of the timeout. 3 minutes left in the opening act, and they lead 14-6.
And Caleb Helly has half their points here in this early ball game for the Eagles.
Lusum back offensively, and right side to Ben Miller, and then Miller tried to bounce it to Lusum, and I think Lusum thought that maybe somebody was beside him and lets the ball go out of bounds right into the Eagles bench.
And all that's caused by Gavin Mosier at the top of that 1-3-1. He's doing a nice job of just causing some confusion and some chaos up there. He does a great job for the Eagles at the top of that 1-3-1.
And with it offensively, once again, here now is the Eagles. Into the game for them is number 20, Kurt Ross, a 5'10 junior. Ross, his first appearance into the ball game. And into the lane now, Mosier, back left side, hands it on over there to Ross. Ross, right side to Spielbauer. Spielbauer in the corner. Caden Palmer right in front of us, right baseline, circled in and out, missed the three. Gavin Mosier tracks down the rebound, but runs out of room along the baseline. Good hustle, but it goes back there too. The Tiger Hawks. There was a fan going along the baseline that probably disrupted a save.
Probably disrupted. Otherwise, I think Gavin Mosier probably would have laid out for that ball to try to save it.
What are you doing, fan, when the play's down here? Wait till it goes to the other end. So the Tiger Hawks will take the break. They lead by 8. Back right, trail rather by 8. Ben Miller on top. We approach 2 minutes here in our first quarter. Ben Miller to Lusum. Eagles spreading out North Fayette Valley with that 1-3-1. Ben Miller with it now on the right side. Bounces it baseline area now to Caleb White. White pushing it on the right wing, has it knocked away. Loose ball picked up there by Palmer. Here's a fast break opportunity. Palmer the steal. Palmer has it knocked away by Lusum, and the Eagles track it down in the corner. Back out on top to Caleb Helly. Back right side to Palmer. Palmer drives baseline, trying to back his way down, takes a fadeaway 8-foot jump shot, aired it out long. 8-foot jump. 10-foot distance. And here's North Fayette Valley driving in, stopping Caleb White. Stop and pop shot from the right block, banks it up and in. And North Fayette Valley, after being down by 11, they've climbed back to within 6.
Yeah, they did a nice job at cutting back into this lead. Clayton Ridge hasn't scored in quite a while.
And at the free throw line is Caden Helly. Right side to Palmer. Right side for three. Leaves it short. Pretty three happy right now. Ben Miller gets the rebound for the Tiger Hawks. And quickly back offensively is North Fayette Valley. Caleb White on the right wing. He's going to set wide open for three. Aired it out. Grazed the bottom of the net. And the rebound pulled there on the fly. Picked up by Palmer. So we approach 1 minute left in our first quarter. Spielbauer back out on top to Caleb Helly. Helly against the 2-3 zone of North Fayette Valley. In the lane now. They work it there to Caden Helly. Back over to Caleb. Caleb jump shot inside the top of the key. Rattles in and out. Circles around. No good. Mosier the rebound. Goes to the right side. Misses the putback underneath. Too far underneath. But Will Miller commits the reach-in foul as Mosier tried to spring back to the middle of the lane. He'll go to the free throw line for two.
And I think that's what Clayton Ridge has been lacking here in the middle of this first quarter. Those second chance opportunities haven't been there. They've been one and done for the most part because North Fayette Valley has been boxing out really, really well and limiting them to one of those long shots.
Free throw on its way there. It is short, rolls off the side of the rim off the right side. It is no good. Eagles lead 14-8. A halftime score. Edco girls lead Easton Valley. That is 33-17. That game is at the half. Edco girls leading, trying to pick up their first win of the season. Second free throw being eyed here now by Mosier, trying to put the Eagles up by 7. And the second free throw on its way by the junior. It's off the back of the rim. Missed them both. And Spielbauer knocks the rebound away underneath as Will Miller had possession off the left side. And it goes back to the Tiger Hawks. So North Fayette Valley, Clayton Ridge comes up empty that trip down.
They did. North Fayette Valley put them to the line, but they can't convert on the free throws. And another chance to cut into this Clayton Ridge Eagle lead.
And right side with the basketball again is now Ellsburn. Ellsburn top of the key to Reister. Reister at the left block, covered. Hands it wing. Will Miller left side for three. Shot no good, but nobody boxes out the shooter. Miller tries to track down the rebound, loses it in the offensive end. Picked up by Ross. Ross loses it, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Clayton Ridge hangs on to it.
There's bodies everywhere.
Did that ball touch everybody?
I think so. Never hit the floor, though.
Somehow the Eagles come away with it. And here on the baseline is Mosier. Wraps underneath. Reverse layup. Leaves it short. No good. Caden Helly got the rebound, then loses it out of bounds. Mosier driving underneath there. It's a tough shot. Going underneath from left to right. And the Tiger Hawks get it back. It remains 14-8. 17 seconds left in our quarter.
That ball never really had possession by anybody. Never really got dribbled. Just kind of got tip-topped all the way down the floor.
And Will Miller could have picked it up, but he figured if he picked it up, it was going to be over and back.
Over and back, yeah.
So perhaps the Tiger Hawks the last shot here of the quarter. Will Miller drives in, handing it down low to Reister. Reister, tough shot on the left block, up and in. Nice little head fake, create a little spacing. They're back within 4. Spielbauer in the offensive end. Right side takes a 25-footer off balance. Got it! Fading away near the volleyball line. Spielbauer hits the 3, and the Eagles go up by 7 at the end of 1. 17-10, Clayton Ridge in the lead. Let's take this break.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by RGK Portable Building, serving Northeast Iowa and Southwest Wisconsin. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Quillen's Quality Food, serving Northeast Iowa. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Furniture Showcase and Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Outdoor Creations, your floral, landscape, and garden center in Monona. So it's 17-10. Clayton Ridge in the lead. They raced out to an 11-0 lead. NFE got back within 4. But Spielbauer, he was going to take that shot no matter what.
He was, and that was off balance, a fadeaway three-pointer.
And the
he
Eagles with the basketball. And as we start the second quarter, there's a foul on top. Caleb Helly got the basketball against North Fayette Valley's zone. Luzum bumps into him at the top of the key. It stays here with the Eagles. Caden and Caleb Helly out there. The Helly boys also out there. Mosier. You have Spielbauer and Palmer to start this second quarter. Mosier baseline to Spielbauer. Wide open. Right corner for 3.
Got it. They called it a 3. So back up by 10. Spielbauer has shot the Eagles out of their slump.
Yeah, he hit another big 3 there to start the second quarter, so he's getting hot at the right time.
And here's Will Miller. It is Miller. Also out there is White. Lose him. Ben Miller, left side, takes a deep 3. That shot is short. It is no good. Reister is the other starter out there for North Fayette Valley. Shot is no good, and Spielbauer gets the rebound there for the Eagles. And right side, Palmer. Palmer drives in, kicks it left side, Spielbauer. 3 in a row, perhaps. Got it again. Spielbauer flat out feeling it. They lead by 13.
Yeah, just a huge another shot for Spielbauer, and nobody's got a hand in his face at all right now.
And here is Miller losing the basketball, knocked away by Caleb Helly, picked up by Mosier. Mosier back out on top to Spielbauer. So the Eagles now, this is their biggest lead of the night. A 9-0 run by Clayton Ridge. Spielbauer, it's a Spielbauer 9-0 run.
It's a 9-0 run by Spielbauer.
Gavin Mosier, baseline 15-footer long. Aired it out there, and the weak side rebound pulled down there by Luzum. Back in the offensive end is White. White's in the far right corner for NFV. Has it knocked away by Spielbauer. An easy turnover there, but Spielbauer able to pick it out. His Reister dove for it, along with Caden Helly, but picked up by the Eagles, and Caleb Helly will walk it into the offensive end.
That's 8 turnovers here by the North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks.
Back out on top, Caleb Helly. Helly goes right side to Spielbauer. Hit Spielbauer a step behind the arc off the back of the rim. That's a heat check. That's what
that was 100%
that's what the young kids caught that. They call that a heat check. And here back in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley. Eagles don't get back. Nice sideline break. Luzum cuts in right side, scores on the layup. Nice lead pass there by the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, nice sideline break and getting it up and getting ahead of the defense.
And that stops the Clayton Ridge run. 6 minutes left in our half. Right side to Spielbauer. Spielbauer baseline to Caden Helly. Helly with it on top, trying to go to Caleb Helly. Run into there by Luzum. And they're both all right. As I say that, though, Luzum a bit slow to get up, as Luzum took maybe an elbow there inadvertently by Caleb Helly as they went up for it.
Yeah, a little collision there. We've got Taylor Luzum down on the court, and I think he's feeling his leg.
Yeah.
I know he got hit in the head, but I think he came down funny on that left leg, and something's not quite right with him here.
All right, so we have an official's timeout here. Taylor Luzum, it is what it looks like, the right leg, the way he landed there. Right away, he came down there and was holding, you could see his face like he had taken that shot.
Hit his head, but I wonder if it's maybe an ankle or maybe a knee. But I think both of those guys were fully extended going for that ball, and Taylor Luzum came down empty-handed, landed one-footed, and just something turned funny there.
Yeah, I think it's the ankle. As we look here, and he's near center court, but it appears to be the right ankle, and here's a good – we have trainers for both sides here. Luzum, it is the left ankle, and will be helped to the sideline by both of those trainers. So Luzum there. For North Fayette Valley. He is a senior, a 5'11" senior. Certainly one of their key guys back from a season ago, but is checking out of this ball game right now with an injury.
Yeah, averaged 4 points a game last year, a couple of rebounds, but he's already got 4 points in this game. He was the one who just led that break and beating the defense down the court.
So back offensively, it is Clayton Ridge. Middle of the lane, Caden Palmer pulls up, 15-footer off the back of the rim, bounces twice, gets the hometown roll, falls through, and it's back up to 25-12. The Eagles in the lead. So into the ball game for Clayton Ridge, for North Fayette Valley, I should say. Checking back into the ball game is actually number 24, Braden Capel. Capel's first appearance, I should say, a 6'1" junior. But the Tigerhawks turn it over again in the half court. Boston Pierce, by the way, has checked in for the Eagles. Spielbauer left side for 3. Off the back of the rim after hitting 3 in a row. Step behind the arc there. Misses the shot in the rebound by Miller.
Get a little deeper, and he needs to pound that ball inside now.
And back offensively now, Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Ben Miller. Miller has a lane to the basket. Goes between 2 defenders. Shovels up the layup from the right side. No good, but bodied on the way in. Well, North Fayette Valley, when they get into their offense, good things are happening, but that's been the problem, getting into the offense.
Yeah, getting into their offense has just been tough because of the pressure defense by the Eagles, but they were 5 of 6 shooting in the first quarter, so they shot 83%, but they only took 6 shots.
Yeah, Ben Miller's free throw, it is good. 25-13, Clayton Ridge in the lead. Mosier checks out, as does Caden Helly. Caden Palmer checks in, and also Keaton Reimer checks in there for Clayton Ridge. Second free throw by Ben Miller. It circles around. It is no good. 1 of 2. It's 25-13 right now. The Eagles in the lead. So back up here by a dozen. Helly goes right side. North Fayette Valley would love to pressure Clayton Ridge, but again, they're having problems scoring to set up that press.
Yeah, they are.
Caden Helly. Oh, it's actually Caleb left side for 3. Got it. So both the Helly boys have hit some three-pointers.
Oh, all the Clayton Ridge guys are knocking down shots right now.
And they lead by 15 right now. And the offensive end, once again, is White. White stops the dribble. Back left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in, a little one-handed runner, facing the basket. Shot no good. Keaton Reimer gets the rebound, middle of the lane for the Eagles. Back offensively, Palmer. Palmer on the right wing. Back out on top now to Caleb Helly. And they work in right side to Palmer. Baseline, Keaton Reimer. Baseline 10-foot jump shot. Aired it out long. Rebound slapped out of bounds there by Spielbauer. It goes back to North Fayette Valley. So 4:24 to go here in our first half. White will check out for North Fayette Valley, and Will Miller comes in for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, I think Miller needs to come in there. He's given a little more of an inside presence, something that they've been missing here.
Miller beats the pressure, tries to throw it over top of that 1-3-1, but Spielbauer gets a hand up there, deflects it away, and the Eagles force another turnover. Again, they've got length. That's a problem when they extend that 1-3-1 and really dig in defensively. Palmer, top of the key to Caleb Helly. Back right side to Spielbauer. You got your three leading scorers around the perimeter. We're trying to go left side to Caden Palmer. It's knocked out of there by Will Miller, and the loose ball picked up by Caden Palmer. Saves it back out on top to Caleb Helly. So the Eagles maintain possession.
And the Eagles have won every one of those 50-50 balls on the ground. They've been on the court.
Pierce to Palmer. Tries to reverse it underneath to Reimer. Deflected out of there, but Reimer tracks it down. Back out on top now to Spielbauer. Back to Palmer. Drives in. A little one-handed runner. 8 feet away. Up and in. Found that hole against the zone. Patience rewarded for Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, nice job of finding those holes and looking for that lane where they could drive.
And Ben Miller inside. Intercepted there at center court by Palmer. Palmer drives in. Flips it back there, and Palmer fouled on the drive in by Ben Miller. So Palmer got the steal. And now a foul committed there and a timeout taken here, I believe, by North Fayette Valley. 30-13. Clayton Ridge in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
It's fall, and it's time for change to Nightingale Drug. If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take time to stop in and visit with us about our services such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing, and most insurance plans and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, with locations in Guttenberg, Postville, and Waukon.
Top Gun Collision Center knows hunting season is over, but the deer still have a lot of tags to fill. If you've been tagged by anything, pull into the stoplight at Top Gun. That's it. Bob and his technicians have over 35 years experience and will handle everything. We write the estimate, take photos, and follow the factory engineered repaired procedures to fix your vehicle quickly and, most important, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. While you're there, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount program. Call Bob at 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
So again, a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. 30-13 is our score. Tiger Hawks fell down 11-0, got back within 4, but Clayton Ridge with that barrage of threes late in the first and early in the second, back up by double digits and in control by 17.
Yeah, hitting those threes and, doing a nice job with the defense right now.
And left side inbounds to Caden Palmer. The ball deflected out of there and goes out of bounds off of Caden Palmer. So after a timeout by North Fayette Valley, the Eagles turn it over. Didn't even get a chance to get into the play.
And that goes as a turnover, first turnover for the Eagles, and not really their fault.
And here is a pass. Helly tried to intercept a pass at center court, but commits a foul. And a good job by Ellsburn going to meet the basketball. Fouled at center court. 4th team foul on Clayton Ridge with 3:19 to go here in our first half.
Yeah, Clayton Ridge, for being as aggressive as they have been, doing a nice job of keeping hands off and trying to play defense with their feet and their arms.
And here is again Ben Miller, right side to White. And they work at top of the key now. That is Reister, top of the key for 3. Rattles around, got it to stay down. 30-16, and it's a 14-point lead. So Reister gets the hometown bounce on the road.
On the road, you bet.
Inside 3 minutes left in our half. Spielbauer to Ross. Ross with it on the right wing. Hands it back out on top now to Caden Helly. North Fayette Valley trying to work their way, see if they can make a run here, get back within single digits before the half. Ross on the right wing area. And it brings it back over center court circle to Spielbauer. Caden Helly back right side to Ross, who just checked in during that break. Ross has it on the right wing. Patience by the Eagles. And left wing to Spielbauer. Baseline Keaton Reimer. Reimer trying to go on top. Intercepted by Will Miller. So Miller has been very aggressive on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're trying to get it back in with their defense here.
Ben Miller to Will Miller. Will Miller right side for 3. Leaves it short. Wedged it between the rim and backboard. Rebound tracked down there by Capel. Capel saves it back to White. White goes right side to Miller. Miller hands it back out on top here now to White. White drives right side. Baseline in the corner. Will Miller, deep right corner for 3. Short. The side of the rim. Reister gets the rebound. His putback shot. It is up and in. Banks it over Caden Helly. Strong move by Reister. A bit undersized, but has the strength down low. And now the Eagles themselves take a timeout. Bit of a run by the Tiger Hawks. Back within 30-18. Let's take this break.
This is Brad Cranberry, certified athletic trainer at Veterans Memorial Hospital for the past 27 years. I love taking care of all my local patients and meeting new people from outside the community and working with both younger and older patients. VMH has been a pillar for Albuquerque County, and I hope that our work here will continue to support this great facility. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
So again, our score 30-18, 2:01 to go here in our first half. It is Clayton Ridge leading right now by 12 points, and they use their first time out of the ball game. North Fayette Valley switching defensively to the 1-3-1. Baseline, Gavin Mosier backs his way into the lane, spins middle of the lane, leaves the shot short. Nice move, created some spacing, but missed the shot. Ben Miller gets the rebound for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, good look there by Mosier.
Riester, free throw line, turns, fires, 15-footer off the front of the rim, short. Loose rebound picked up there by Caleb White. White back to Riester, and the pass, Riester not expecting it. Too close there and kind of hit the nose. You see the Riester there?
Red, yeah, just hit him hard.
And it's the holiday season, and Rudolph looking a little bit, but he's all right. And here again is Palmer. Palmer baseline to Spielbauer on the right side. Cross-court pass to Caleb Helly. Deep left three, left wing, leaves it short. Spielbauer the rebound in the air. Put back, no good. But he tips the rebound back out of there to Caleb Helly. So another set. Palmer drives in, traveled with the basketball. Moved the feet before moving the ball as he tried to attack defensively. The knock on Clayton Ridge has been it is a team that turns the ball over if you can press them. But North Fayette Valley, again, hasn't dared try to press him yet.
No, they haven't, but Clayton Ridge only has 3 turnovers all here late in the second quarter.
And you figure another year of growth. These guys are now seniors. You figure that's probably improved for them. Miller tried a no-look pass to Riester, but Riester thrown behind him. Picked up by Mosier for the Eagles. They turn it over. So back in the offensive end, Clayton Ridge. 50 seconds left in our half. Caden Palmer back on top to Caleb Helly. Left side to Palmer. Palmer back over to Caleb Helly. Reverses it diagonally along the baseline there to Spielbauer. Creates some spacing. Lays it over to the front of the rim facing the basket. That's a couple of players that have been playing together for a while.
They've been playing for a long time, starting out in the streets.
Back up by 14. 35 seconds to go. Quickly driving in, and a throw-up shot there by Ellsburn. Got to the basket. Ended up fading away. Missed the shot, and the Eagles get the rebound. So we're down to 25 seconds left here in our half. With it on top. Left side area now. They work it there with Caden Palmer. Caleb Helly with it now. 18 seconds left in our half. Coach Spearschlage almost at half court directing the play. It's almost 6-on-5 right now.
It is. Coach Spearschlage's in the backcourt, but he's the 6th Eagle out there.
8 seconds to go. They're going to work for the final shot. Spielbauer to Palmer. Palmer back to Helly. Helly top of the key. Cut off there by Will Miller. Right side to Caden Palmer. 3 from the right wing. On its way. Leaves it short. It's not what they were looking for. He got the open look, though, and the shot is short. And the first half comes to an end. The Eagles have led from the get-go, 30-18. Clayton Ridge leading once again North Fayette Valley here at the half. When we return, interviews from the girls' game. We'll talk with Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Ashley Funk. We'll also talk as well with North Fayette Valley coach Jim Calkins when our halftime show gets underway after this.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Tnt Powersport sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? Tnt Powersports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at Tnt Powersports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today. Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Think custom graphic signs and apparel in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, and by Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader.
Again at the half. We are technology challenged, by the way. It is 4:32-18. I'm joined by Coach Jim Calkins. 32-18. Eagle boys lead here at the half by 14. And, Coach, your team victorious tonight. Final score there, 57-39. And I think the big story of this ballgame was defensively how you guys came out right away in this ballgame. I think your half-court defense was outstanding, especially the first half.
Well, you're kind. You know, I think, as you saw last week, conditioning-wise, we knew we needed to do some things, and, you know, always to try to up-tempo it, it's easier to play man and try to get after it and things. So you probably saw still some breakdowns on a few things, but I thought you're right. I thought the girls really played hard, and then you get a couple turnovers, you get in transition, you get an easy bucket, and then it's kind of just we're into the flow.
Yeah, Kenlyn Schmidt had 13 points to lead you offensively. I think double digits in rebounds as well, but had a number of blocks for you.
Oh, yeah, I would say, and a lot of those blocks she keeps in play. I know, you know, it's not the ooh and the ah and the ball up into the stands, but I always liked it how Russell, when he blocked it, he keeps it in play, and that's what we like. Kenlyn blocks that, keeps it in play, gets the rebound, and then we're able to get something.
The other thing is a young freshman, Kaylin Ellsburn, with a dozen in this ballgame for you, really stepping up and continuing to emerge.
Yeah, I mean, I think you weren't down for the jamboree down there against Riceville, but I thought she, after coming off a good scrimmage at Waverly, she struggled there, and you know how it is, just getting your feet wet into high school basketball at that speed and at that level, just to get her confidence going. Even the other night, I thought she did some positive things and had a couple other good practices, and the girls like her. You know how that is, too.
Sure.
Sometimes you're a freshman and they won't pass to you and stuff.
So, and here's what we see again, even though it's a different team this year, but you end up with 10 girls in the scoring column tonight. But again, 70 of your regulars there, everybody chipping in, having a hand in things.
Like that, I think somebody told me there were the top three scorers were three different girls than they were the other night. You know, I think we had McKenna, Justine, and Alyssa. Well, tonight it was Kenlyn, Kaylin, and Cassidy Meyer. So, I mean, and that's not even saying, you know, look at Zeta Moore, how she got on the floor defensively and gets us kind of into that flow and gets some toughness, kind of like I saw some scrappy out of the Clayton Ridge boys here.
All right, what's coming up for your team now here?
We've got Postville on Friday. Coach Daring, you know, it's not an easy job, but he continues. He's trying. They're getting better. You know, and we've got to just go in there and realize, hey, you're just not going to just be able to show up. You got to work hard. And then we know next week we've got Turkey Valley and Elkader, so both on the road.
All right, we'll talk to you next Friday night, or this Friday night and next Friday night. Good luck to you guys.
Jeez, we're getting all these games covered. I got to love it.
All right, North Fayette Valley coach Jim Calkins on his Tiger Hawk team victorious tonight, 57-39. A quick break. We'll be joined by Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Ashley Funk when our halftime show continues after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
At the half, Eagle boys lead 32-18. Earlier tonight, it was the Clayton Ridge girls dropping that decision to North Fayette Valley. We're joined by their head coach, Ashley Funk. Coach, first off here, I think something to build off of here. Maybe not the first half you guys wanted, but I think a better second half. Let's start there.
Yes, we definitely worked way harder in the second half, and I think we worked more as a team. In the first half, it felt more individualized, but as a team defensively, we definitely got more stops.
And the big story is, I think, for you guys, you're going to need kids to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, Samantha
Yes.
Spielbauer, we saw the second half, what a difference she can make. She had 9 points, most of them coming in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to be our problem the whole year is, honestly, we don't have a very deep bench, so keeping away from fouls will be the biggest thing.
All right, Camden Deitmeyer also had 9 points for you as well. I know she hit a 3, but really did some nice things in the lane area.
Yeah, she's super aggressive, and honestly, she can shoot outside as well. It's just building her confidence to do it. So.
All right. The big story is obviously turnover-wise, though. I mean, that was a problem in this ballgame tonight for your team.
Yeah, it really was. And honestly, we don't normally look like that, so it was kind of just we needed to calm down, and we went their pace, and they wanted to push, which was good for them because obviously the turnout happened where we got way more turnovers than we wanted.
So what we're kind of learning here about your team early this season is you guys want to be a half-court team, huh?
Definitely, yeah. And just to save our legs, too, because, again, we don't have a very deep bench. So saving our legs and working half court and slowing it down so we can set up an offense is going to be a huge thing for us.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here schedule-wise?
We have Turkey Valley on Friday.
All right, so Turkey Valley coming up. I think then you have, Waukon?
Yep.
Then Central. I mean, you guys are being thrown into the fire right away here.
Yep. It'll definitely, build us as a team. It's something to work on, and we need to come back to practice tomorrow and just work on things that we saw from tonight. So.
All right, and I think you like the effort for 4 quarters tonight.
Oh, 100%. They come in and they work hard every day, and that's something I will give these girls credit. I mean, we might not be a big team, but they come in with a smile on their face, and they work so hard. So.
That's a positive. All right, Coach. So keep on moving in the right direction. We look forward to talking to you next week against Central. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Clayton Ridge girls basketball coach Ashley Funk talking things over there about her Eagle team as once again they dropped that decision earlier tonight by a final score of 57-39. We'll take a break. When we return, first half stats and second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from Keys to TN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. A girls' final, MFL Marmac has defeated Turkey Valley tonight 46-35. That's the final score there. Meanwhile, 32-18, Eagles lead here. I'm joined once again by Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals. We're ready to start the second half. Let's go through the first half totals.
Clayton Ridge, Spielbauer with 13, 10 for Caleb Helly, 4 for Caden Palmer, 5 for Caden Helly. For the Tiger Hawks, 3 for Ben Miller, 4 for Taylor Luzum, 2 for Will Miller, 2 for Caleb White, 7 for Blake Reister.
All right, it is North Fayette Valley's basketball to start the second half, down by 14. Eagles have led from the get-go, scored the first 11 points of this ball game. Ben Miller drives into the lane, flips it up with the right hand, driving in, leaves it short. Reister saves the rebound back to Ben Miller. Good hustle there by the Tiger Hawks. They maintain possession. So, and now in the lane, it is a jump shot there offered by Ellsburn, leaves it short. Will Miller the offensive rebound, but banks the putback long off the right side, and the rebound pulled down there by the Eagles.
I think that shot was altered. I think there was a little bit of a block on that shot.
And here is Spielbauer along with Caden Palmer, Helly, Mosier, and also starting is Caden Helly out there. I think we got the both Cadens.
Helly and Caleb Helly.
Baseline, Spielbauer, 15-footer, leaves it off the back of the rim. It is no good. Reister gets the rebound. So Reister, Ellsburn, Will Miller. Also starting will be Caleb White this second half.
And you have out there as well Ben Miller. Here's Caleb White. Open baseline for three. Shot leaves it short. No good. A rebound deflected out of there by Spielbauer. And it's picked back up there by the Eagles. So they'll bring it back across the timeline with Palmer. We see kind of Helly more off the ball from time to time.
Yeah, he's been kind of that off guard, looking to maybe create from the wing.
And here is Caleb Helly. Tried to go on top, and it's intercepted by Ben Miller. Miller back to White. White drives in. Double pump layup. It is up, but it stays on the front of the rim, then rolls off. It is no good, but fouled by Caden Palmer. Should have been a three-point opportunity there as that ball hung and thought about it, but rolled out.
That should have been, but we talk about Caleb White being out there to start the second half. Taylor Luzum is still sitting at the end of the Tiger Hawk bench. He's got ice on that ankle, and there's no shoe on, so I'm guessing he's done for the evening.
Free throw off the back of the rim. It is no good. Another opportunity. What was our shooting stats in the first half, Coach?
Overall, the Clayton Ridge Eagles shot 41% in the first half. They were 7 of 18 from the field for 39%. The Tiger Hawks shot 44%, just didn't get as many shots up.
Second free throw, it is no good. Correction, it is good, actually, and it's now 32-19. I was checking another score. The Edco girls lead Easton Valley 67-40, and that is in the fourth quarter. Got about 2.5 to go in that ball game. And the Cedar Valley Christian boys are leading Starmont at the half 40-12, so they are on their way to winning that ball game. Palmer, wide open, right side for three, got it! And again, you don't mind the Eagles taking three-pointers, but that wide open, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, exactly. If it's hurried, yes, but when they're wide open and they have time to set, they're going to knock those down.
This is now the biggest lead for the Eagles tonight. Right side, and the Hawks turn it over. The Tiger Hawks at it right side. Caleb White lost the handle on it on the sideline, and the ball goes out of bounds and back to Clayton Ridge.
Well, and the story of that first half, I think for the Tiger Hawks, they had 13 turnovers.
Yep.
And the Eagles had 3, but those were all late in that second quarter, so they've been doing a great job of taking care of the ball.
Right side, Palmer back out on top to Caleb Helly. North Fayette Valley again playing more of what I would say a 1-2-2. Spielbauer on top, Caleb Helly, top of the key, open for three, leaves it flat out the back of the rim. Palmer gets the rebound, right back down low to Keaton Reimer. His shot no good. Helly comes crashing down. Caleb Helly in midair, catches it, banks it up and in from the left side. They lead by 18 at 37-19. Backcourt across the timeline. Here is White for the Tiger Hawks. Intercepted by Palmer. Palmer leads the break, but tripped from behind. Incidental contact is what they rule. Palmer loses it. The feet got tangled with White. No foul call, and that's a good no call. The ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, there's no ill will there at all.
No.
Just get their feet tangled, and both kids went crashing to the floor, but there was no foul, just a turnover charged, unfortunately, for some hustling.
All right, Mosier, who was just out for a second, back into the ball game as Keaton Reimer, they flip-flop positions. Right side, White down in the right block to Reister. Backs his way down, leaves the shot short. Good straight-up defense there by Caden Helly. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Back offensively, Caleb Helly. In the corner, Spielbauer, deep left corner for three. Long, grazed the side of the right rim. Palmer gets the rebound and the shot, trying to block it over top there is Ellsburn, and he's called for the foul. And Ellsburn a bit stunned, but that's a tough shot to try to block when Palmer is 6'2".
Palmer, he can elevate, so to try to get up that high to try to block it, that's a tall order right there.
And Palmer to the free throw line for two. Our first foul of the second half against the Tiger Hawks. Palmer's free throw good. It's 38-19. The Eagles doubling up the Tiger Hawks right now. Substitution, and Ellsburn will check out. Andre Fuentes, a 6-foot junior, 6-foot sophomore.
Yeah.
Fuentes makes his first appearance. The North Fayette Valley student section is sitting on the far right at the end of the Eagle bench there, by the way, and they've been
loud.
On their feet.
Yeah, they've been making some noise.
Eagle student section's been on their feet throughout. And both free throws good. 20-point lead for Clayton Ridge. And Caleb Helly knocks the ball away from Will Miller, picked up by Mosier. Mosier back left side to Caleb Helly. Helly, spin move, flips it up one-handed, 8 feet away up and in, holds the hand. I don't know if that was necessary, but it was a still pretty move.
It was a pretty shot finish, but put the hand down, go play some defense.
41-19 is the score. The Eagles up by 22, pulling away now here in this third quarter. And Ben Miller to Fuentes. Fuentes brings it back out on top. Ben Miller, top of the key for three. Got it! So Ben Miller, and he would be one of the top three-point shooters back in the conference, hits the three to bring him back within 19.
And he's their top leading scorer from last year, the one that returned.
Yep. Palmer deflected away by the Tiger Hawks. He tracks it down in the backcourt. The Edco girls have beaten Easton Valley tonight, by the way. 71-48 the final score. The Edco girls victorious. Meanwhile, Spielbauer, left side, goes up for the shot. Fouled as he got the ball on the left wing area.
Yeah, nice attack there by Spielbauer. he's going to go to the line, get rewarded with a couple of free throws here, but good attack.
And Spielbauer hit those 3-pointers, which really kind of turned the game around. It was 14-10. Hit those 3 threes.
Kind of extended things, kind of let Clayton Ridge pull away and get comfortable there.
Since that point, North Fayette Valley has not been back within single digits. So Spielbauer has 2 with a 19-point lead for Clayton Ridge at 41-22. Free throw on its way. It is good, and they lead by 20 points. Ross checks in. Caden Helly checks out for Clayton Ridge, and also for North Fayette Valley, Braden Capel will check in, and Will Miller will check out for them. An NFV team that is going to have to find themselves this early part of the season. They will be much better, I think, after Christmas.
I think so, and they'll continue to get better, but they've got a lot of height that they've lost and a lot of scoring that they lost from a year ago.
Second free throw is no good. A rebound tipped out of there, and it's pulled down by North Fayette Valley. Caleb White got the rebound. So Fuentes in the backcourt. Eagles continue to play that 1-3-1. Richter catches it, middle of the court, right side to White in the corner. White drives baseline, and a hand check there by Ross. Can't even do that in the NBA anymore, but Ross with a hand check.
Yeah.
Called for the foul, and they'll take it here on the baseline area. The Tiger Hawks maintain possession.
Only his first foul. They're putting that up on Ross. His first foul, only your second foul here of the second half.
Boston Pierce checks in. Checking on for them will be Caden Palmer. And the Tiger Hawks work it left side. That's White, left wing for 3. Got it. So back-to-back threes by the Tiger Hawks. It's now 42-25 with 3:45 left in our third quarter.
I've been impressed here with Clayton Ridge being very patient on offense, looking for those open shots, even if they're threes, but open threes or getting the ball inside.
Pierce left side to Caleb Helly, an experienced Clayton Ridge team. Spielbauer at the elbow, 15-footer. It is good. And again, that's too easy against that 1-3-1.
Yeah, he cut right in the middle of that 1-3-1, had an open look at 8 feet.
And he is one of those guys you have to recognize when he has the ball in the offensive end because he's a threat to shoot. And he gets it in the inside. That's good look. Here's Ben Miller, left side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Richter trying to fight his way underneath. Almost got the rebound. Spielbauer got the rebound falling down and saves it back there to Ross. And now Mosier in the offensive end. And as he catches it, trying to reverse it on top, but a reach-in foul committed by the Tiger Hawks.
And I think you hit the nail on the head when you talked about the experience of this Clayton Ridge team. These guys have been playing together for 2, 3, 4 years, here at the high school level. They know where the other one's going to be. They just kind of have that feel. And I think North Fayette Valley, you talked about being better second half, after Christmas break when they start to gel a little bit, figure out roles, and be able to play together.
Ellsburn back in. Ben Miller checks out for the Tiger Hawks. Another score. Southwind leads Postville boys 35-17. That is at the half. Meanwhile, Pierce, top of the key. Left side to Caleb Helly. Spielbauer has it. Back left side. Caleb Helly, deep 3, a step behind the arc. Long. And the rebound pulled down by Richter off the left side. Back offensively, Fuentes. Fuentes, wide open, going to pull up. 15-footer, grazes the front of the rim. It is no good. And the rebound tracked down by White. He's wide open, going to fire up a 3 from the left wing. No good. Fuentes the rebound, but misses the putback point-blank range. Gets the rebound underneath and fouled from behind by Reimer. Nice job there by the Eagles, or I should say the Tiger Hawks, and Fuentes getting in the inside to create at least another opportunity.
Well, we talked about second chance points here for the Eagles. That was a great, possession for the Tiger Hawks to have 2 or 3 shots at it, and they still have the ball, still have a chance to get a score here.
So they'll take it off here now. The right side of the basket. Fuentes inbounds, rolling to the basket. Will Miller lays it up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And a nice set run by the Tiger Hawks underneath.
Yeah, nice, a lot of backside movement there. So the Eagles were really sliding to the backside, and Miller came right back to ball side. Got the ball inside, nice finish move. Got the basket, got the foul, and chance for a 3-point play.
Now here's the question. Can North Fayette Valley make a run? Free throw, it is no good, and able to finish off the 3-point play. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Capel, and it goes back there to Clayton Ridge.
Yeah, I think if they're going to make a run, it's got to start here at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, to get at least back into it, and then have a chance to try to win it there at the end.
Caleb Helly brings it across the timeline. North Fayette Valley, since the early man-to-man, has been strictly zone. Palmer launches a 3 from the right wing. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller off the right side. So it's 1 and done for Clayton Ridge. Reimer now plays the top of that 1-3-1. And they work it back left side offensively. Fuentes in the corner. Capel, deep left corner, launches up the 3. Shot off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Caleb Helly. There's a foul underneath. It's actually on Keaton Reimer trying to box out Will Miller. So the foul is underneath. We've gotten a little 3 happy here, haven't we?
We have. We've been quick to fire up, kind of open, not wide open, but quick to throw it up there and try to crash the boards. And we've had long rebounds and runouts. because of that.
Mosier back into the ball game, checking out his Reimer for the Eagles. Back out on top now to Capel for the Tigerhawks. We approach the 2-minute mark here in our third quarter. 44-27, Clayton Ridge in the lead. And here's Fuentes. Nice fake, drives in, loses the basketball, picks it up, tries to reverse it from the left side. Shot no good. Mosier gets the rebound to underneath. Fuentes, that was a tough shot.
That was a tough shot, but he gave it an effort.
And right side, Spielbauer. Spielbauer back out on top here to Caleb Helly. Caleb Helly brings it over on the left side now to Caden Palmer. Again, those three leading scorers spread out upon the three-point line. And back right side, Spielbauer, baseline to Mosier. Gets a step by Miller, double pump shot, leaves it short. Rebound by Caden Helly. His put back up and in from the left side. So good follow-up there by Caden Helly. 19-point lead again for the Eagles.
And if the Eagles continue to do that, they're going to be able to hold on to this lead.
Ellsburn tried to throw it ahead to Capel. It's intercepted, and then Palmer drives in, flips it up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. Palmer outside of the lane ran into Fuentes, trying to step by him, and flipped it up, and the prayer is answered.
Yeah, that ball was just kind of a prayer slipping out of his hands, and it falls, and Palmer's fired up, and the student section's fired up on both sides.
And a 21-point lead for Clayton Ridge. So the foul called on Fuentes, and you understand the foul call there. I get that.
Yeah.
But Palmer just kind of flipped it up. Free throw on its way, circles around, got it to go down, and they lead by 22 right now at 49-27 with 1:24 to go here in our third quarter. White checks out for North Fayette Valley. Richter comes back in. And again, this for the Eagles, they've been in control. North Fayette Valley yet to really make a run here in this third quarter. And on top, Ellsburn. Ellsburn to Fuentes. Fuentes on the left side to Will Miller. Miller covered, back out on top to Fuentes. Fuentes drives in, on over to now Ellsburn. Ellsburn loses it, picks it up in the lane to Richter. Richter double team, and they work it back over now to Ellsburn. Drives in, a little one-handed runner, 8 foot away, outside the right side of the lane, hits that shot. Nice driving move there by Ellsburn against that zone.
A little running jumper there, flips it up, gets the bottom of the basket.
And they're back within 20 as we approach the final minute inside of that now here in our third quarter. And Ross to the high post area with Caden Helly. Baseline to Mosier, wide open. Baseline 15-foot jump shot, leaves it short. It is no good. Fuentes gets the rebound off the left side. Had a good look there. And the Eagles here back on defense. Back across the timeline, Fuentes. Fuentes stops, back left side now in the corner. Will Miller, deep left corner for three off the front of the rim. High bouncing rebound picked up there by Caleb Helly. And the Eagles may be content to work for the final shot
They've
here.
been working the ball well. The difference I've seen here, the Eagles like to move the ball. That ball never really goes on the ground unless it needs to. Or North Fayette Valley's been putting the ball on the ground against Clayton Ridge's zone.
Ross back out on top to Caden Palmer. Right side to Ross. Top of the key to Helly. He's wide open. Top of the key for three. Leaves it short. Miller gets the rebound. Takes a three-quarters court heave, and it's no good. It's off to the left. And the third quarter comes to an end. Eagles remain in control in this season opener. 49-29 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Agent Lanny Keel and Sarah Zabor, your New York Life agents in Garnavillo. West Union Motors Sales and Service. Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. Tnt Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. And by LTIN Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville.
49-29, North Fayette Valley in the lead here. Correction, Clayton Ridge in the lead.
Clayton Ridge in the lead, yes.
Yeah, they have led throughout, led 11-0 early in this ball game. Again, we hope to get you an MFL Marmac Turkey Valley boys score, but the girls game just got over with, so that's going to be a while.
That's going to be a late one up there, I think, tonight.
I love these quads, huh? Not here, but we've got some JV issues in both these schools here. So we just had a boys game beforehand tonight. Meanwhile, we start the fourth quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Pierce. You have Mosier out there. Also Caleb Helly, Caden Helly, and Spielbauer starting this fourth quarter. High post area with Mosier. Mosier spins, covered. Right side, Pierce open. Right side for three. Circled in and out. No good. Caden Helly tips out the rebound. Tries to save it in the corner. It ricocheted off of Ellsburn. Then went off the leg of Caden Helly. Sliding out of bounds. Good hustle but they lose the basketball.
Yeah, those 50-50 plays, they talked about those all night. Clayton Ridge has been on the floor after all those balls, winning most of them when they can, unless they run out of real estate. North Fayette Valley just hasn't been as aggressive with those loose balls.
And again, Tiger Hawks with 7:23 and counting. Start the quarter there with White also out there. Ellsburn, you have Fuentes, and he's fouled by Mosier on the reach in, trying to go for the steal. Ellsburn out there and Will Miller. I believe we got the 5 out there for North Fayette Valley.
Yep, that's what they got.
All right, so again, at the half, it was a lead for a 32-18 lead for Clayton Ridge. So they put up 17 points in that quarter, and North Fayette Valley scored 11. Meanwhile, Tiger Hawks try to push it sideline, and the ball is knocked away. A boys score. West Central boys lead Central at the half, 19-12. That's halftime of that boys game. So we got some scores that are kind of slowly rolling in for the boys games tonight. Caleb White, right side for the Tiger Hawks, drives in the lane, stripped out of there by Caleb Helly. And he'll lead the fast break. Helly crossover dribble, drives in left side by Fuentes, uses the right hand, too strong. Spielbauer misses the putback, and the rebound pulled down by Reister, and Reister is fouled there by Mosier. That will put North Fayette Valley into the bonus, but Clayton Ridge had a fast break opportunity.
Point blank shots by both Caleb Helly and William Spielbauer on the putback, and neither one of them could capitalize. End up with the foul. We walked the length of the court 1-on-1. Maybe this is how North Fayette Valley can get themselves back into this ball game.
And again, you're going to have some free throws. Second foul on Mosier, but you've got a time running against you here. 6:57 to go, down by 20. Free throw being eyed by Reister. Reister, it's a 1-and-1. Free throw rolls around, rolls off the front of the rim, does not stay down. And the rebound pulled down there by the Eagles. Touch the back part of the rim, rolled to the front, and rolls on off. Right side, Pierce for 3. That shot long off the right wing. Rebound pulled down there by Will Miller. 1 and done for the Eagles.
And I think that's what North Fayette Valley here wants to limit them to one shot, whether it's inside, outside. Try to get back into this.
Ellsburn tried to throw it in the lane to Reister, but intercepted by Helly. No look pass over to Mosier. Mosier's right-handed layup, scores it from the right side. Nice lead pass there by Helly, and the Eagles score in transition.
Yeah, that's first bucket there for Gavin Mosier, but he's done so many things that aren't going to show up on the stat sheet.
Kicks the ball here, and there's a good example. Reset the shot clock, though we don't have a shot clock.
Yet.
We will next year have a shot clock.
We will.
But kicks the ball there, and it stays with the Tiger Hawks. Palmer checks in to start this now here in the fourth quarter. Pierce started the fourth quarter, but Palmer comes back in, and now he plays the top of the 1-3-1. So they're always going to have an Energizer bunny on the top of that 1-3-1.
A lot of length and a lot of energy at the top.
And left side, Fuentes stops from the elbow, pulls up 15-footer, good from the left side. Hits the shots, and now North Fayette Valley wants a timeout. So it's 51-31. Eagles lead by 20, 6:10 to go. Let's take this break.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Alcator Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Alcator Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
So again, our score, 51-31. Clayton Ridge on their way here, leading by 20, and trying to put the finishing touches on this victory. Keisha missed the girls' finals tonight. South Wind girls rallied to defeat Postville 47-40. Central girls over West Central 48-32. Also tonight, the Edco girls victorious over Easton Valley 71-48. MFL Marmac beat Turkey Valley 46-35, and Starmont over Cedar Valley Christian 55-17. Meanwhile, Eagles lose the basketball, and as we return to action, North Fayette Valley tries to push it up the sideline, but actually overshot it up the sideline, and they're going to turn it over and give it back to the Eagles.
They just exchanged turnovers there, both ends of the court. Just a nice steal there by North Fayette Valley, but then they throw it away up the sideline.
This game might be done by 9 o'clock tonight.
They're flying. They're playing well.
And here on the offensive end, again, is Clayton Ridge leading by 20. No reason to rush here. They can be patient. Palmer has a lane to the basket. Drives in. Offensive foul. They're going to call it. Yep. Riester, good job sliding over defensively. Palmer couldn't take that step and flip it up. This time he ran into Riester.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you. If you run into Riester, you're not going to run by him.
Yeah, you're going to make a little contact there, and he held his own and took that contact and got the charge.
And so the Tiger Hawks get it back. Been down since the opening tip in this ball game tonight. Across the timeline, Ellsburn. Right side, Fuentes. Right side lines up the three off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Palmer. Clears it on the left side for the Eagles. So the Eagles putting the finishing touches on their season opening win. Palmer, nice pass down low to Caden Helly. Pump fakes, but the shot blocked by Miller. Will Miller recovers defensively, knocks it away. Then Helly cannot track it down on the sideline, and the ball goes back there to North Fayette Valley. Eagles have a couple of fans there helping out with the call. But
yeah, they had the call, but it didn't really jive with what the officials saw.
yeah, a couple of Dad's players down there. Give it to us.
Yeah, give it to us. Give it to Clayton Ridge. What the heck?
By the way, Ben Miller has now come back into the game for the Tiger Hawks. To Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives in. Nice pass down low to Riester. Lets Spielbauer go by him, but misses the point-blank shot. Gets his own rebound, put back, fouled underneath. Boy, Riester deserves to be rewarded because he gave a great pump fake there. The defender went by. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 after he missed the first attempt.
Should have made the first attempt, though. Should have got out of here with the easy 2, but now he's going to have to earn him at the free throw line.
Third foul, by the way, committed by Caden Helly. And still a 20-point difference with 5 minutes to go here in our ball game. Free throw being eyed there, and that free throw is short by Ellsburn. It is short by a couple of feet, and it's off to the right.
Yeah, Riester was a little off to the right, a little short. He's got to use a little more leg here in the fourth quarter.
Thinking maybe that ball just didn't come off the hand right. Second free throw being eyed by Riester. That one on its way. True to form, but left it short, but tracks down his own rebound. Then loses the ball in the lane. So gets the rebound, but turns it over. Spielbauer gets the rebound. Riester has that kind of motor defensively that we talk about the Eagles, doesn't he?
Got his own rebound, you bet.
And hustling, working hard. Baseline to Mosier. Right side to Caden Palmer. Right side for 3. Leaves it short. Riester boxing out there. Loses the rebound, but he's tied up by Spielbauer on the floor. Neither one of them want to give up the ball. And then Riester and Spielbauer are finally separated, and that probably needed to be a little too dramatic than what it really needed to be.
It's just a jump ball, but neither one of those guys wanted to let go. And I think Spielbauer is pleading his case to coach. I didn't hear the whistle, coach. I thought we were still going for the ball.
And now we've got a timeout here with 4:41 to go. That's probably not a bad idea. It is 51-31 our score. Once again, the lead here for Clayton Ridge trying to close things out. Back with more after this.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
So a timeout taken, and by the way, the officials talk things over there. Everybody's all right. And what we're going to have here is going to be a jump ball as what they ruled, and 9 team fouls on Clayton Ridge, 4 on North Fayette Valley with 4:41 to go. And the officials, no harm, no foul, I guess.
I think they told both guys, just zip it up, play good defense, play good offense. Let the talking, let that be done.
Miller to Ellsburn. Ellsburn has it knocked away by Caleb Helly, but picked back up by Ellsburn. Nice pass down low to White. White scores the layup from the left side. So the Tiger Hawks maintain possession, back with an 18, and a good pass there by Ellsburn. We approach the 4-minute mark of our fourth quarter. Right side, Palmer back out on top to Caleb Helly. Helly in the lane to Spielbauer on the left block. Covered back on over to Helly. Helly takes the jump shot just off the left wing. 17-foot jump shot. It is good off the top of the key. And they're back up by 20, and that's how the whole second half has been.
Yeah, it's just been just holding on to that lead, maintaining. North Fayette Valley hasn't had a run yet.
Between 14 and 22 this entire second half. Will Miller. That's actually Ben. Right side to Will. Will Miller, that is. And Miller goes back out on top. Knocked away by Mosier, but tracked back down by Ben Miller. Nice feed to Riester on the block. Pump fake shot up. Rolls in and out. Riester again. Hard work and down low. Just did not get the finish.
He's working hard in there, getting good position, just not able to finish. And that's going to get better as the year goes on.
Mosier on the right side, trying to back his way down. Cut off by Riester. Hands it on the lane to Palmer. Palmer right side, pulls up. 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down underneath there by Will Miller. So back in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley. Will Miller wide open. Going to fire up. Three-pointer from the right wing off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Palmer the long rebound. He'll lead the break. Wraparound pass to Spielbauer. Shot blocked out of bounds by Will Miller. Volleyball spiked it out of bounds. But it stays down here with the Eagles. Substitutions. Palmer checks out for the Eagles as Boston Pierce checks in. Also, Kurt Ross checks in, and Mosier will be checking out there for the Eagles. So 3 minutes to go. Still leading by 20. 32-18 was our score at the half, by the way. Eagles in the lead. Caden Palmer, left side, fire up another three. Hits the side of the rim on the left side twice. No good. Riester gets the rebound. Love that three-pointer, everybody does. Ben Miller on top to Caleb White. Back left side. Miller, step behind the arc. Left side leaves it short. No good. And the rebound pulled down here by, once again, Caden Helly for the Eagles.
And I think Clayton Ridge has to just be more patient. Look for an inside shot, an easy bucket. You can launch up a three anytime, but you got to work the ball. You've got a 20-point lead, a chance to work on the offense, try to get that inside shot.
I think that's the important part that you mentioned right there. You have a 20-point lead. Boston Pierce dribbling the basketball, and now they're going to take a timeout. Clayton Ridge wants to talk things over. So with 2:36 to go, not yet finished yet. 53-33 is the score. Let's take this break. Eagles in the lead.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Think custom graphic signs and apparel in Elkader, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, and by Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader.
Continue to salt things away here in our fourth quarter. 20-point lead for Clayton Ridge, and I think Coach Spierschlag, you took that timeout, and I think exactly what we were talking about there. How about we work the ball around here? And Helly traveled with the basketball out of the North Fayette Valley pressure. Let's work the ball around here. Let's get into our half-court offense because, remember, we've got a 20-point lead, and time is on our side.
And you know, you've got a great defense here. North Fayette Valley is doing a nice job putting some pressure on the ball. You're going to have to work that offense to try to get a good shot. And this is just good practice for down the road when you've got a close game and you have to be able to work the ball to get a good shot.
So Ben Miller brings it across the timeline. Eagles, by the way, now man-to-man. Left side, Will Miller. Left side launches up the three. The shot is no good off the side of the rim. Left it short. And Caleb Helly gets the rebound as we go inside. 2 minutes to go as they bring it into the offensive end. So Clayton Ridge going to win their season opener tonight here against the defending conference champion North Fayette Valley. Caleb Helly to Ross. Back left side. They work it there to Kyler Millard, who's into the ball game. But the ball is actually knocked into the backcourt. Helly tries to track it down, and he tried to kind of use his body to shield Will Miller away from it. But he touched the ball, and it's over and back. And I believe everybody going to the bench now.
Yep. I think so, yep. Bringing in another junior there, number 14, Meyer.
Nate Meyer for Clayton Ridge. He is a 5'10 junior, his first appearance. Ross has checked back into the ball game as well. Boston Pierce has come back in along with Keaton Reimer. And Millard checked in the last break. For North Fayette Valley, into the ball game for them is number 11 into the game, and Cale Burrow. He is a senior making his first appearance. Also coming back into the ball game for them is Capel. And number 31 into the game in Emerson Ward. He is a 6-foot senior. Ball, by the way, knocked away in the offensive end. We got a foul. Yep.
We got a foul. Braden Capel's going to go to the free throw line for shoot two now.
So Capel has a chance to get into the scoring column. At the end of the third quarter, Central now leads West Central 29-25. They were down by 7 at the half, and now lead going into the fourth.
Yeah, that's a huge third quarter for them.
Both of those teams could really use a great way to start the season up for them tonight would be with a victory, because both are young teams and they're going to struggle this year.
Yeah.
Free throw, by the way, good. Second free throw on its way, and that one good as well. So Capel hits a couple of free throws, 18-point lead as we approach 90 seconds left here in our fourth quarter. And Boston Pierce kind of takes over the guard duties. North Fayette Valley now trying to trap a little bit out of their 1-3-1. And again, you got subs in. Pierce drives in, uses the right hand from the left side, leaves it short, no good. Rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley, and it is Cale Burrow with the rebound. Back offensively, Fuentes tried to drive by everybody, loses the ball, picked up by Pierce. He drives the length of the court, scores the layup from the left side, and the Eagles go back up by 20. 55-35.
And Clayton Ridge has switched to man-to-man with these young guys on the court, so a little different defensive look here.
And the Eagles figure to be one of the better teams in the conference. Capel tries to go to Miller, to number 22, and Marshall Birch, who just checked in. Birch, a 6-foot senior, checks into the ball game, and a foul, or the ball knocked away by Clayton Ridge. Last night, MFL Marmac beat Waukon 87-76. Freshman Zach Driscoll had 31 points for the Bulldogs. They started 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores last night.
That was impressive.
A team that won 6 games a season ago, they may be in the mix.
Yeah, and when this Clayton Ridge team and that MFL team, there's no love lost between those two. So down the road when they meet, that's going to be a big ball.
All right, Tiger Hawks lost the basketball back in the offensive end. Keaton Reimer in the lane, little pump fake, takes the shot from the left side. No good, but fouled with 48 seconds to go. Yeah, a freshman last night led them offensively. Waukon had a kid that scored 38 points for them, but that had to be a track meet up.
Yeah, that's a lot of points up and down the court.
That will be interesting because MFL Marmac is a team that is going to, Coach Detbarn's teams, they want to get out and go. Free throw, by the way, it is good by Reimer. 56-35, Eagles lead by 21. But you figure that that's a team that was so young last year, they replaced everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Second free throw, good there. Also, Southwind still has size,
Yeah, they got some length.
Still got the
Crainer
kid.
You bet.
And they are again leading Postville at the half there. Meanwhile, both free throws made. Eagles turn North Fayette Valley over again. Loose ball picked up by Boston Pierce. Millard may got a hand in that passing lane. 30 seconds to go here. And the Eagles bring it across the timeline. Pierce in the lane to Reimer. Reimer covered back right side. That's Meyer right side for 3. Leaves it long off the side of the rim. Missed it on the left side. Rebound pulled down by the Tiger Hawks. They get it ahead of the pack. And that is Capel, but misses the driving right-handed layup. Then the rebound knocked away by Birch out of bounds. And it goes back there to Clayton Ridge. They may get the last shot with 16 seconds to go.
Maybe. They might get the last shot. We might have another down and back.
Southwind, by the way, leads Postville 47-20 at the end of the third quarter. 10 seconds to go here, and let's see who gets the last shot, perhaps for the Eagles. Ross in the corner now to Millard. Millard back over to Ross. 3 seconds to go. Pierce at the volleyball line. He's just going to hold the basketball, and the game comes to an end. An impressive start for Clayton Ridge in our boys' season opener. They scored the first 11 points of the ball game. North Fayette Valley got back within 4 late in the first quarter, but the Eagles answered with a 9-0 run to go up by double digits and never really pushed the rest of the way. Clayton Ridge defeats North Fayette Valley by a final score of 57-35. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is on the way. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Your hometown, a place to grow, a place to learn, a place to cherish. At Fidelity Bank and Trust, we know the importance of growing up, working, and helping your hometown prosper. And we understand the relationship between a customer and the place they call home. That's why Fidelity Bank and Trust is proud to support our local high school athletes. Teamwork gets the job done, and you're on a great team with Fidelity Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Fall is a great time to visit beautiful downtown Guttenberg, and while you're there, stop at Sode's Green Acre Country Market and Cafe. Let us make lunch while you browse the store. Our gift shop is filled with great gift ideas for the holidays, and we have a great selection of top-shelf spirits, wine, and craft beer. Planning a holiday gathering? Be sure to check out our gourmet food section. We do gift boxes too. Find us on Facebook to find out more, because Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg, Iowa is more than just a store.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Tiger Hawk Eagle Basketball is brought to you in part by Speedy Shop in Garnavillo with Take and Bake Pizza available. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, Northeast Iowa's premier Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana dealer in the Big Blue Building in Manchester. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville.
57-35, that's your final score. It is Clayton Ridge winning our season opener tonight here on Key City on FM 100. Again, boys scores. Right now, South Wind on their way, leading Postville 47-20. Central leads West Central 29-25. That's going into the fourth quarter. The Starmont boys have lost at Cedar Valley Christian. They trailed 40-12 at the half. Cedar Valley Christian has won that ball game. We do not have a final score from that game. Edco boys had the night off, and MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley boys really just getting going tonight for that boys game tonight. Meanwhile, 57-35, Eagles start the season out 1-0. We're joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start first off for Clayton Ridge.
For Clayton Ridge, two leading scorers tonight. Caleb Helly with 16, William Spielbauer also with 16, 12 points from Caden Palmer, 7 points from Caden Helly, and then 2 points for Boston Pierce, 2 points for Keaton Reimer, and 2 points for Gavin Mosier. They had 57 points tonight. Overall, they shot 37%. 29% behind the arc, 60% at the free throw line, 6 for 10, and 9 turnovers, all of those, or most of those in the second half. So Coach Spursfog is going to be happy about that.
Yeah, that's certainly, anytime they get in single digits, turnover-wise, that's a Clayton Ridge team that's going to be awful competitive. Let's go to the totals now for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley, they were led by Caleb White off the bench. He had 8 points, 6 points for Ben Miller. Taylor Lusum had 4 points. Remember, he didn't play the second half. 4 points for Will Miller, 2 points for Braden Capel, 2 points for Bryce Ellsburn, 7 points for Blake Reister, and 2 points for Andre Fuentes. So they had 35 points. They shot 33% tonight, 3 of 18 behind the arc, 4 of 13 from the free throw line for 31%. They had 24 turnovers. They had 13 in the first half, 11 in the second half. That's something that Coach Cranberry is going to have to correct.
And again, kind of a brand new team for North Fayette Valley, and you really go from playing with a tall lineup where you had 3 guards and 2 post players continually on the court to now it's more of a 5-guard type team that they're going to have here. So they'll continue. It'll be a work in progress, especially early part of this season.
Yeah, and those guys are going to have to fill their roles. They're going to figure out, okay, I got to play a post, but I'm not as tall, so I have to understand how to use my body. And I think, Blake Reister inside does a nice job with that right now. You look at some of those other guys that came in. I think Will Miller's going to have to establish himself inside. Some of those younger guys coming off the bench are going to have to fill in that role as best they can.
All right, so a good way to start the season for Clayton Ridge. And for North Fayette Valley, again, they have coming up Postville on Friday night, so that's a chance that they'll be a little bit favored in that ball game, but it's a team that I think we'll see as the season goes on here, a much different team after the Christmas season, I think.
I think so. Clayton Ridge, they've got Turkey Valley coming up, then they are home with Central, then they go to Postville. They've got a mixture of games there, but I think North Fayette Valley, it's going to spend the next 2-3 weeks trying to figure out who they are. They're going to get some wins. They're going to have some tough losses in there, and they're just going to have to figure this out a little bit and get to a point where they feel comfortable with filling that role that they play.
We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by Clayton Ridge coach Kyle Spearschlage, and as well as North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer, when our postgame show continues after this.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Your certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer is Corby's Tire and Muffler on the Gunder Road, Elkader.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Shot 36.
Welcome back once again here to Gothenburg, 57-35, Clayton Ridge victorious in our boys game tonight. We're joined by Clayton Ridge coach Kyle Spearschlage. Coach, first off, great start for your team in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, did really well from the start. Obviously, anytime you can hit some shots early and get a lead, and the other team's gonna make a run, and they did. They had it. We were up 11, then it got down to 4 or 5 or 6, whatever, several times. But started with the defense, and we forced. I think the first 3 possessions we forced turnovers, had good looks, and we just continued it.
Yeah, let's talk about that defensively. You guys, again, a 1-3-1 type team there, but you really feel like you have a lot of interchangeable parts there defensively.
Yeah, I really liked Reimer and Mosier up top, complement each other. New spots for both of them. Palmer moved to a wing, so figuring out positions there, but obviously I was very happy.
All right, the big turn of the game was when it was 14-10, and Spielbauer hits the 3 to close the end of the quarter, then a couple of threes, and all of a sudden it's a double-digit lead, and you guys were never really challenged since then.
I kind of forgot about that shot. That was a huge luck. You call it whatever, huge shot. Yeah, we I thought we took a lot of threes. We took 25, it looks like. I think they were all good ones. Probably credit to them for packing it in, taking it with the inside. But, so much basketball is making shots. You're right. He misses that shot, and if they score first and second quarter, change a lot.
Right. Obviously, offensively, he had 16 points. Caleb Helly, 16 points. Caden Palmer, 12 points there. And that's where it has to start for you guys night in, night out.
Yeah, and I actually thought between them as a group, I thought we left quite a few points out there on putbacks or inside shots. But that's the way it goes.
All right, the other thing is turnover-wise. 9 turnovers in this ball game tonight there, and I think that's, for you guys, that's going to be a focus this year.
Yeah, that's single digits is always good. So absolutely. Yep, can't turn it over. We got 61 shots up. So.
All right. Now, you had mentioned that one of the things you really wanted to see out of this first ball game was rebounding-wise. How you guys, rebounding. You thought that's going to be a key to success for your team, not only tonight but throughout this season.
Yeah, I didn't think we were great. I thought there was quite a few. I did think in the first half there was a handful of times where, we had a scrappy ball, rebound, and we just didn't get it. Like I thought we were doing it, we just didn't get it. But I do think we could have rebounded better.
All right. What's coming up for your team now here?
Tough Turkey Valley team on Friday. I'm not sure exactly. New coach this year. If they'll be doing some of the same, we'll find out. But definitely a big, tough game on Friday.
And the other thing is, I think you really feel like your team can be a player in the conference this year. I mean, I know you guys were in the mix last year there. It's certainly competitive, but maybe that next step for this team.
We'll see. There's a lot of tough teams this year. I think it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of we beat you, you beat us, we beat you type of thing this year, but we're looking forward to it.
Well said, like a seasoned coach there. All right, Coach, we'll talk to you next week against Central. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Clayton Ridge basketball coach Kyle Spearschlage talking things over about his Eagle team. A quick break. When we return, we'll be joined by North Fayette Valley coach Matt Cranbeer when our postgame show continues after this.
It's fall, and it's time for change to Nightingale Drug. If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take time to stop in and visit with us about our services such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing, and most insurance plans and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, with locations in Guttenberg, Postville, and Waukon.
Everything you care about is in your home, things that you just can't afford to lose. Let us help you protect what matters most. West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent while protecting your home, car, truck, boat, motorcycle, snowmobile, and more, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact Tom Gifford, Kevin Lau, or Michael Beck, agents with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
Welcome back once again to Clayton Ridge. Our final score, 57-35. North Fayette Valley victorious. MFL Marmac leads Turkey Valley. That game actually is now at the half, 32-27. So they've got a ways to go there. But MFL Marmac leading Turkey Valley at the half tonight by 5. Meanwhile, tonight, the Clayton Ridge boys defeating North Fayette Valley 57-35. We're joined by Tiger Hawk basketball coach Matt Cranberry. And Coach, really, it was the start of this ball game. I mean, getting behind the 8 ball right away.
Yeah, we talked about that just a second ago in the locker room. The speed of the game, we were not quite ready for that. And Clayton Ridge is notorious for getting out well down here. They've done it the last 2 years to us as well. That was the key. You get down 9 or 11-0 or whatever it was, and then battle it back, and then they hit a big shot at the end of the first quarter. We kind of felt like we could stem the tide a little bit at halftime, try and get it single digits. Third quarter was a similar story coming out of the gate. So there were just some mental lapses there. We got a lot of kids learning how to play the speed of the varsity game, and we'll get better.
And offensively, I know a tough night for you guys, but I think a better second half defensively there. You held them to 25 points in the second half there. To at least you want to play these games, I think, in the 50s this year more so.
Yeah, once again, I didn't think we were really connected defensively in what we were trying to do in the first half. Second half, we had some time to go in and kind of draw some things up a little bit, figure out what they were doing. They moved the ball very well. They spread you out. They've got shooters in every spot, and they hit a bunch of them in the first half. I'm sure they probably think they would have hit more in the second half, but we were out there. We were at least contesting, which made a difference there.
All right. And obviously the slow start of the ball game, turnovers were a big issue in this ball game tonight.
Yeah, we tried to simulate the 1-3-1 that they played last year, and they've changed it up. So they really got more out beyond the three-point arc, and we didn't handle that really well. I thought later we did a better job of getting the ball to the corners and then looking inside and not forcing it as much, not throwing as many lob passes. Once again, it was the speed of the game, and that's kind of why our offense was stuck in the mud too, because we just couldn't get it in scoring positions.
All right, obviously Caleb White led you off the bench there. He had 8 points off the bench for you as well. And Blake Riester had 7 points in the ball game, and hustle points, I would say.
Yeah, I would say he made a lot of hustle points. He also had a bunch of bunnies that, they're good defensively, but they rolled around and rolled out. He probably had, probably left 4 to 6 points out there in that regard, and we didn't make free throws either when we got him into foul trouble. So yeah, it was a tough night, but once again I kind of credit that to the speed of the game, and then mentally we're trying to catch up and rushing our shots.
Yeah, 2-point field goals, 44%. That's not bad. But you mentioned the free throw line, 4 of 13, 3 of 18 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and I don't know. We're kind of feeling our way out with our three ball. Last couple of years, we haven't been known as a 3-point shooting team, but as you saw us tonight, we've got one guy over 6'2", and everybody else is about 6 foot tall or 5'9". So we're going to have to be able to make some outside shots. I just didn't think we fought for our feet, and what I mean by that is I didn't think we got our feet settled before we shot it, and so we rushed it a little bit. But I think we're capable shooters.
Yeah, I think you'll see that improvement. I think this team's just going to get better night in and night out. Postville, Friday night, right? Crestwood, actually.
We play Cresco Thursday night, so we'll see a former UIC coach. That's where Sullivan's at now, and could see a lot of what we saw tonight, a lot of 1-3-1. Who knows?
Yeah, so I got a feeling he's probably going to take that 1-3-1 right. Yeah, I think they started the trend in the conference, didn't they?
Yeah, they kind of did. Them in Postville back in the day, and then, it's kind of everybody's playing it now. Even the girls are tonight. I watched that. So.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you before Friday night's ball game. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And again, that is North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team as they drop a 57-35 decision. A quick break. When we return, we'll wrap things up here from Guttenberg. An early night for us. Back with more when our post-game show concludes after this.
Gardavello Auto and Tire is a full automotive service shop that offers tire sales and repairs. We have a convenience store with daily lunch specials, carry out and delivery of your favorite pizza, a tire, truck, and mobile service vehicle for roadside and on-the-farm assistance, and a semi-wrecker so no rig is too big. Check out our current tire rebates by stopping into Gardavello Auto and Tire or call 563-964-2005. That's 563-964-2005.
Your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns Family of Dealerships. We get people driving to our dealerships from many different towns, counties, even states to make Browns their hometown dealer. We have 4 convenient locations in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, and Victory Ford in Dyersville. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 1 Series tractor for just $99 per month at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2315.
Request a quote online from one of Bodensteiner Implement's 10 Northeast Iowa locations at bodimp.com. Welcome back to Clayton Ridge. Again, our final score, 57-35. It is Clayton Ridge defeating, once again, North Fayette Valley in our featured boys game tonight. Couple of other scores tonight to pass along. This is now final. Southwind defeats Postville 60-20. Wasn't a bad first half for Postville. It was 35-17, but they lose 60-20, the final score there. And also, as we mentioned, MFL Marmac just at the half, leading Turkey Valley. Score there is 32-27. And Central leading West Central. That was at the start of the fourth quarter, 29-25. With a little luck, we hope to get you a final score before we're out of here tonight. Meanwhile, Clayton Ridge raced out to an 11-0 lead. Let's talk about our boys' game first off here, Coach.
I think North Fayette Valley knew there's going to be some growing pains. They're trying to fill in some holes and try to figure out who their identity is. And you heard Coach Cranbeer talk about got to have our feet set if we're going to shoot threes, and we're not as inside oriented. But I think they're going to get better as the year goes on, and they're going to be more competitive. But this was a huge test for them, and I think for Clayton Ridge, this is them asserting their dominance, saying we're the team to beat. We want to send a message, say, hey, we beat North Fayette Valley pretty handily. I think MFL Marmac will be another good test for them, but they've got Turkey Valley coming up. That'll be a tough test for them. So they're going to be battle tested here early, but they look like they're up for the challenge.
All right, so it is Clayton Ridge victorious tonight in our boys game. Our girls game tonight, it was North Fayette Valley winning by a final score of 57-39, and they got out to the quick start in that ball game.
Yeah, they did. They just kind of pulled away, and Clayton Ridge didn't have a lot of answers for them, weren't hitting shots, turned the ball over a little bit. So, they had a nice win against Southwind to start the year. A little bit of a setback here against North Fayette Valley, and North Fayette Valley kind of the opposite. They had a tough loss against MFL Marmac, but they bounced back and had a nice win tonight. So both of those teams trying to figure things out as well.
All right, other girls finals tonight. Southwind beat Postville 47-40. Central over West Central 48-32. MFL Marmac beat Turkey Valley 46-35. Starmont over Cedar Valley Christian 55-17. Edco defeated Easton Valley. Final score there 71-48. So again, that wraps things up here tonight from Guttenberg. And thanks for joining us tonight on KCTN FM 100.1 and our live video stream on KCTN.com. I guess this would be our first official complete broadcast,
broadcast. Hopefully we had some subscribers and people that were watching tonight, and that'll hopefully just keep going up as we go to back to West Union on Friday.
Yeah, by the way, the Central boys have defeated West Central tonight. This is final 39-29. Central boys win their season opener tonight. So again, our final score of our girls game, it was 57-39. North Fayette Valley girls win, and the Clayton Ridge boys win 57-35 in our featured games. For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Buck Wackendorf for running the camera tonight. Jared Borman, our IT supervisor. I guess it'd be the engineer of this crew. And also Zach Soto for running the studio show tonight. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, and more, go to KCTN.com. Click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.